Ooh wee. Do 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 do. Ooh wee, hey, baby. Let me see if I can pin that jump. Boop, boop. We in the building. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on through. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Baby, come on over. Come on over to the YouTube. King Skills, come on over to the YouTube. Tina B. Marie, come on over to the YouTube. Just like Candy. Rich Port, Detted Diamond in a Gully. Come on over to the YouTube. What's goody like the mob, ladies and gentlemen? Uh-oh, Sarah Davies is in the building. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? How are you? I said, how are you? C Rose, Sexy Moneymaker, come on over to the YouTube. Matter of fact, let me type it in real quick. Do 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 do. Ooh wee. Pin this. Come on over to the YouTube. That's a fact of Mundo. H to the Izzos. Manners and respect, King. That part. Carlito, you already know where we at. Come on over there. R&B, the Bull, what's going on with you? Come on over to YouTube. Abaya Delilah, you already know you need to get here. YouTube, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. I'll be right back. Back. I'm silly, I know it. There I go. Him back. I'm here like I never left. Uh-oh. I see them rolling true. Sarah Davies, Sabrina Jeffries, hey. Shanta Dennis, hey. King Grayson is in the building. What's the deal? Laura Brown is in town. Hey. Queen of Gems is in here. Cash Up, Good Money Gang in the building. Uh-oh, Be Love. I see you. She in the building. LGL Real Talk. Crack Baby Trick Baby is in here. King Skills, what's goody like the mob? Los Angeles Finest, Jay. Ashley, she in the building. I see you. R&B that made it over here. That part. Baby, when it's cold outside, girl, who you gonna run to? Don't run to me with the bullshiggery. Y'all come on over to the YouTube. That part. D-Bag, Sky Blue. You already know where you need to be, Sky Blue. Who else? Me, She Banks, T-Mo, MMB. You know where we at, the YouTube. The Real Homicide Joker. Come on over to YouTube. We going up your way. You hear me? We going up your way. Richard Walter is in the building. Hey, Keisha Hall trying to have herself a ball if my assets are in order. What's goody like the mob? Hey, it's damn sure Feel Good Friday. Perfect day to feel the love. You hear me? That part. Hey, MMB, I see you in the place to be. Anything else will be uncivilized. You hear me? Chocolate Beauty, come on over. YouTube. Miss Cherry. Daughter, what you doing here? I'm on YouTube anyway, daughter. Just live your life. That's what I'm doing it. Living it to a perfectable perfection. You hear me? Pound for pound, best around. We on YouTube. Uh-oh. RW is in the building. Good money gang. You coming up, RW? You coming up? Huh? I'm just saying. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, I already know. I'm hipper than a hippopotamus. Big Lil Bosco. What's goody like the mob? Come on over to YouTube. How y'all feeling on this wonderful Friday? The weather's been dreary, raining all day, kind of cool and cold with it. But guess what? Even though it's rainy outside, it's damn sure a wonderful day. You hear me? Blessed to be here. Inhale, exhale. Got all use of all my limbs. Yeah, I'm talking about I'm goody like the mob. Anything less would be uncivilized. Tell why not? She already know the shenanigans and bullshittery. MMB. Real the sagas in the building. Salute. Jason's pink wig is in the building. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me try to send this out to a couple of peoples. Every day, troubles in my way, I try to do what's right, try to see the light, I try. Oh. Share, copy link. Copy the link. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold up, hold on. I think I got a number in here or something else. Oh, it's not on this phone. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. That's cool enough. What's goody like the mob? Hey, Lovely Tink, I'm trying, Lovely Tink. I'm trying. Queen Bree in the place to be. Hey. I'm just making a couple noises, Bree. I'm just making a couple noises. We in the building where we talk about the like love. So many things I got to tell you. And anywhere we want to go from there, be love. All y'all with these new men situations, y'all need to cam up and we need to talk about it. Mary Lovin. Hey, Mary Lovin, come on over to the YouTube. Chris Bay, come on over to the YouTube. Shoe King, come on over to the YouTube. Phil trying to get red for that PJ. Listen, I ain't got to lose weight for that, be love. I'm ready. I was big Phil before the weight. Quadruple entendre. Listen. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Trouble in my way, I try. La Bebecita. Come on over to the YouTube. Bossing Up Reality. Come on over to the YouTube. King Joseph, the YouTube. Free. Come on over to the YouTube. Chris Bay, everything is everything. You hear me? I can't complain about Nathan. Not even the hating. You hear me? Watchman is in the building. Salute. Hey, Sky Blue is in here. Is Evolution in the house? Hold on, let me do this real quick, y'all. 1 minute, we about to get this show started. We're about to get this party started right. Get it started quickly. You're holding me back. New day, a new level, but I know I tried. If we. Okay, yeah, I can add people this way. Okay. Trouble in my way, I try. Try to do it right, try to see the light. I tried. Okay, I'm about done, y'all. We about to just get into it like we know how to do it. Like we know how to do it. You hear me? All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Forgive me for the this little bit of extra. Feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Feel like I'm forgetting some people's. Trouble in my way, I try. Try to see the light, try to do what's right. I try, baby. Oh, the people holding me back. New day, another devil, so I know I try. Loyalty Mama Sita, come on over to the YouTube. Guess who? KK Rodney. Porter, come on over to the YouTube. Creole Cupcake, we over at the YouTube. Still working on it, Mary Love, still working on it. Come on over to the YouTube. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's on. It's Friday. Get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. It's 35 and counting and only 9 likes. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. Make them likes match up with the attendance. A little something. It don't cost you a thing. You hear me? Uh-oh, there she go. Miss Cupcakes, the Creole one, is in the building. Monday, Keisha Hall. Monday morning, that is. And I got a co-host. She's in the building right now. Beloved. LGL Real Talk is my co-host for the Good Morning Gang morning show. Get ready. 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. You hear me? Hey. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Godson Cuz, Mary Lindsay. Watchman, you already was over here. Come on over to the YouTube channel right there, or it's Big Phil Speaks. If you put a search in, Big Phil Speaks, you'll find me. That's a fact of Mundo, beloved. That's a fact of Mundo. MMB, thank you, MMB. To jump in the rope. Look, you the co-host, Evolution. You supposed to be, you know what I'm talking about? Put that request in. What you talking? Understand this, y'all. Here at Feel the Love Fridays, our thing is positive vibes only. So if you hear some salaciousness, some extracurricular activities, some adult conversation, be respectful in all your listening, hearing, and talking. Because here at Feel the Love Fridays, we love to converse, talk that talk the bullshit, and return up, kick the bobo, just have at it. And I hope y'all gonna enjoy yourself. Tell a friend or tell 3, tell 7 friends. Come on through. We about to turn up shit way. You hear me? This is Feel the Love Fridays. And I am Big Phil Speaks. I'm waiting for my co-host to present herself. Click the link, co-host. Mr. Cooter, come on over. You can't wait. Why you can't wait? For the party. Pound for pound, Flexo Bando in the building. G-Man, Mr. Cooter, come on over to the YouTube. We grown and talking that ish, that part. There she go. What's up, her?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, take your finger and wipe over the lens because it's, I don't know if it's a filter or you might need to wipe the camera lens.
Oh, it's my computer too.
Yeah, wipe the
I
camera
might
lens.
make
You
it
be good. You
worse.
good, but it just make you even more crispy and clearer. Oh, she up to something though, ladies and she up to something because she got
I
on
tell you
dark
what, give me
lipstick. She up
one
to
minute.
something. Uh, she up to some things. Carlos Prince, Tammy Snows, come on over. Oh, for the morning show, I appreciate that pound for pound. It's coming. Pause. We on the way. There's indeed super. Come on over to the YouTube. Fat ASS. Come on over to the YouTube. Mother of not one, two, three sons. Come on over to the YouTube. Listen, I'm up here holding the fort down with 1, 2, 3, 5 little cameras. Word on the street is I got 15 IG accounts on one phone. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Oh, she got on dark lipstick. She showing her cleavages and things. Uh-oh. It must be Pheel the Love Friday.
That's better.
Yeah, you goody like the mob.
Okay.
Let me find
Hey, yo.
out.
Phil, I'll be trying to give you a chance to get what you're gonna say out and stuff like that because it's your show. So I always wait like maybe 10 minutes before I cam up.
I
I don't
respect
know if
that.
that's right or not, but I've never been a co-host before.
Bring you like DJ Young Flash. I mean DC Young Flash said, bring that ass here, girl. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Dad's in the building. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, she's been entertaining y'all as a part of being, camming up here on Pheel the Love Fridays, coming with all kinds of salaciousness, extracurricular, and bullshittery. Coming out about several closets at one time. Listen, and from under the bed.
All that.
But I said, what perfect person, what other person to make the co-host, but then the one and only Evolution Brooklyn.
Thank you. You know y'all my family.
Oh, ain't no celebrity. We look like twins. We look like twins. With the
We all family now, Phil.
that part. That
Think you won't
part.
be able to get rid of me.
Hey, listen, I ain't asking you to go nowhere. Stick around, stick and stay. You know what I'm talking? Y'all come on over to the YouTube. Come on over to the YouTube because I'm gonna end this IG live in a little bit. Who's trying to cam up over here? Ask Cass, come on over to YouTube. Ask Cass. I'm over on YouTube. If you still here, the YouTube channel is Big Phil Speaks. Terror Order, Laura Brown, Life Journey. Y'all come on over to the YouTube. Listen, tonight we going in any direction, in every direction that has something to do with love and affection. Y'all saw the title, Love. So many things I would like to tell you. What is it that you tell your significant other, insignificant other, friend, homie, lover, friend with benefits, F partner, whatever? What is it you tell them, and how is it you tell them that you want to get busy, that you want to be intimate, that you want to jump them bones, hit them skins, slap that rump, whatever? What is it? And how do you tell them? Do you tell them with a look? Do you tell them with some words? Do you tell them, by action? How do you do it? We're going to talk about it. And from there, we're going any and everywhere. I'm pretty sure Evolution got some crazy ways. She tell one of her candidates that she's trying to get busy with it. Talk about it, Evolution. Don't get shy
Okay.
now.
All
Don't get,
right.
she's like, oh, all right.
Well, I'll walk y'all into it slow, right? Before I kind of got into the lifestyle, you know what lifestyle that was. When I was in the lifestyle, a lot of people don't know why I was into polyamory. I was quite shy for a long time. Hard to believe, for a long time. So one thing I can say is I have the gift of gab. I can sell water to a well. I don't know if it's a Brooklyn thing or the fact that I'm, a saleswoman, being an entrepreneur, but I can hint really well. I can hint so well that while I'm talking, you can probably picture us in the bed and everything we doing already. Like
Damn.
I've really mastered that. I really mastered that. But now, that I've gone through a lot of, the stages of just being open and being myself and loving myself. I don't really say anything. I just go at it. I just show you, I figure once I'm on my knees, you can already figure out what's going on, right?
So
Once
so
I got a mouthful, I ain't really got to say no more, do I?
so hold on. You come across the room on your knees, or you just come up to him and you just drop down like,
I like to drop down because it's dramatic.
damn it,
Like to bring the drama.
damn it, fellas.
It's dramatic. But I want to talk about something a little bit later, Phil. But I want them
Sure.
to get because I've been through a week. But yeah, but I'm not really into saying a lot anymore. Like I'm just gonna be honest because men, dang, I don't want to hit it like this because it's gonna sound bad. Y'all ready? Okay. Um, y'all talk too much. Y'all talk so much that the vagina gets Sahara Desert dry. Any other
You-
ladies can
You're not gonna play my fellas like that. You ain't
I
gonna.
understand. Like I'm finding that men, because let me tell you something, I'm a super freak in the summer. If you have a chance to meet me and you look good and you single, and I'm single and I may have had a little crush on you, it just might go down. You know what I'm saying? I may not call you the next day or act like if I see you again, I don't know you, but we
Only in
had
the
that
summer.
experience.
Only in the summer.
In the summer, Phil, I go get this special lube, and
What?
I could probably show it to y'all, but I wasn't prepared for that. But I get this special lube. It's a $50 lube, right?
Uh-huh.
And ladies, I can let y'all know this lube. He only got to put like a pea size on it, and he can slide in anywhere.
But uh, he should be doing things that get that there anyway, so that Niagara Falls will come.
All girls don't want foreplay, Phil. A lot of times, because let me tell you something. With me, I
Mm,
don't always want foreplay. Sometimes I just want to get right to it. The foreplay and the trying to figure out my spot and all that, it turns me off sometimes.
really?
I don't have a lot of patience, so I really just get to a lot of times the wham bam, thank you,
You
ma'am, and
like
keep
have
up my
at it, big.
business.
Damn it.
Yeah, like
All right.
it's a little bit too much. Like it's a little bit too much. And if there are any women out there that are smaller,
That
when it
nigga
comes
coming
to
right
like
over
the
you too.
vagina size, like I am, this lube is especially made for that.
Ho. Stay right there. You said that are small on the what side?
Or like your vagina is small.
So
Like
the
my
hole,
vagina has always been really, really small.
the hole, the entry,
Yeah.
the
It's almost like
canal.
breaking into a brick wall sometimes.
You know what? Evolution.
Oh no, I'm dead serious. Dead serious.
It
And
cannot
I know
be
a lot of
that
women are
tight.
like that.
That tight.
Yeah. And it's kind of hard for me to wear tampons too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and
Pause
I've
on
I've
that.
never had a child. So, ain't no loosening up nothing. Like, so I get the lube and I know it. Thank you. Fact, it's a lot of women that go through this. You know what I'm saying? Is there any women that go through this? Okay, thank you, Sky Blue. Yeah, it's a lot of women, and you
You want
wouldn't
the
think
pound?
that, and they could be the most active women in the world, and they need something to help them. A lot of women don't know about that. That's why, like again, I'm gunning for this woman show because I got some really good tips and stuff that can help.
Well, it
I
sounds
spend
like
$50 every time I go
so-
get this lube, and it makes my summer great, Phil.
sounds like
Anywhere,
sounds like
everywhere,
sounds like you need the right
anytime.
man to expand the highway, expand the
No, because a lot
roadway.
of black men are big.
Say that again.
a lot of black men are large. Like
Okay.
don't get me wrong. I love black men. I love large penises, but it's always a, oh, that's nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's a, damn, I don't know if I can really do anything with that. You know what I'm saying? So that helps.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
That's why
Produce
I'm so
what? What you
into
talking
oral.
about? Beloved, produce what? What you talking?
That's why I'm so into oral, because it's a no-brainer. Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
take
Like,
this
it's
here and go
one,
about
two,
your
three.
business.
I'm snatching souls, you know? By the time I do that, by the time you get to the vagina, you like, it's all right, because I'm gonna work with her. It's okay. I'm gonna work with you.
What?
I'm gonna get the lube. So come on, I'll take you to get the lube. Let's get 2 bottles. Let's, I haven't paid for a lube yet.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we're only just beginning. The
I know
night
I
is
didn't want to
young.
bring it out the stable, but when
The
is the
night,
right time to say all of that?
I don't know. How many of y'all ladies agree with her about the super tight, small vagina hole?
Yes. Put a
I,
one in the
now,
comments.
now, now, back when I was in high school, there was this girl. She was a year older than me, or whatever, a year or two older than me, and it was like fighting. It was like fighting a brick wall, and she was not a virgin.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was like, hold up, like, do I need a special passcode? She
Yeah.
was wet as all get out.
Yes.
It was on and
Be
popping,
desert soaked. It's just
but it
small. It
was
just
it,
made
it was
small.
like
Yeah.
I was like, what the
That's
fix?
how I am. Desert. I was so, I mean, all down my legs and everything. And he still can't get it.
I mean, I succeeded. I
Yeah.
succeeded, so I believe it.
Yeah.
However,
You know. Yeah. You know.
however,
And then don't and another thing, like, fellas, if you do have a woman like that, you may want to get into her mind first
that part,
before you lay down with her,
that part,
because it helps. It helps quite a lot.
making love to a woman's mind is the best thing to do first.
Yes.
Be intimate with the heart, with the mind. The body will
Yes.
flow. The body will flow. Maybe that little will do like this. Oh, that's
Like a
Pheel.
flower, it'll open a little bit. It'll open a little bit.
Damn
I'm
it.
saying, and I'm older, so it's like,
Oh, shit.
you know, I mean, it's
Uh,
never been too much of a problem once you figure it out, you know.
hold on 1 second. Keep talking.
Okay, yes. So I see, okay, some women in the comments, they do, get that. Yeah. But once you figure it out, you're fine. You know, I'm a Leo. If there's any other Leo women in the comments,
Come on,
you
what you
know
get to?
that
We're going in. We're going
I
up.
think Leo women, men, whatever, are the freakiest in the summertime, because we are
You
summer
know
babies.
what?
So that's when we flourish.
You know
That's
what?
when we show our, whole
You know what?
entire self,
Hold up,
is when
hold
it
up,
get hot.
hold up. She up here talking about this us Leos and in the summer and it's our
Huh.
time and that's when we drop it like it's hot, put the ass in the air and wave it like it just don't. All that sound good. All that sounds good. However, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other people that were like, hold up, my sign is just as bomb, just as fire. You hear me?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know, I'm into like signs and stuff like that.
We
But
do.
I guess because I am a Leo woman, I know like everything
And
about it.
close it up.
So yeah, like we turn up in the summertime.
Oh wow. There's some other ladies that are agreeing with you as far as,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, super tight Fort Knox vaginas. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So y'all are out here walking around with that virgin-esque.
And let me tell y'all, if y'all got one, let me tell you something. Hold on to it. Because if you plan, let's say you're married, you plan to stay with her for a while, you can hit that all up into her 60s and 70s, probably 80s. And it's when it actually open, it's just going to be regular. It ain't, you get what I'm saying? So if it go from super tight to regular, you get what I'm saying? She old now, so you still getting that
You know what? I think she up here advocating, y'all. as to the reason why evolution should be the one. What y'all think?
Oh, I'm already one. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know
Damn it.
that. But I like to keep it real. When you keep it real, people relate to what you're saying. See, we'd have never known that if I hadn't said nothing about it. Now, fellas, look at the comments and get your wife. They single, get your wife. They in there putting up
read
ones.
your comment. Let me see what your comment was, Tinky. I gotta see it. But sometimes if you don't open up to them or if you don't want it bad enough, it can be very tight. What you mean want it bad enough? What are you talking? Like what?
Was that a woman that said that?
Yeah, that was Tinky, lovely Tink.
All right, hey Tink, mama.
You got to expound on that one.
I would love
say
for
that
Tink
she
to
doesn't
come up
want
and
enough,
tell me herself.
or the male, or the man doesn't want it enough. Which one do you
Tink,
mean?
you want me to hands up? Come up, Tink.
Y'all need to come on over to the YouTube channel, right?
I can tell you what. I can tell you what I think you mean, because like a lot of times.
You got company?
No, my purse. I had a purse sitting over there.
You got a ghost?
When I took the ring light out, it was to the side, so it
you
just
got a ghost over there? Then?
No. Show would be over. No. I don't know. I think what Tank means is like, I don't know, but when you have a vagina like that, you're not always intersex. But if you have a partner, a lot of times you have to do it. You get what I'm saying? You have to make them happy. So I remember when I was in a relationship, it was times where, I didn't want to do anything, but I had to because, I got to make him happy. So now I got to, get myself into, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then okay, now I gotta have a pep talk with my vagina. Like,
come on, girl, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, like, now we gotta take this. What we going to? The focal point for me was always do whatever you gotta do. Jump as hard as you gotta jump to get him to come, so he could get the hell off of you and you could go to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, so it could just be over. And that's what it was. When I actually found. I got into women, I was able to release a little bit more because I didn't have to do none of that, Yeah.
Not so it can hurry up and be over. That sounds like wow. Like,
yeah, like even if I get a man, now or anytime soon or whatever, I'm not gonna always want to sleep with them. I may like them, it's a lot of guys I like, and because sex is more a power thing to me than the actual physical part. I like the physical part, but I don't like it to climax. I like it because I like to be physical. Like, I'm a hands-on person. But after a couple of touches, a couple of licks, and if you get to a swallow, it's a little boring. Like, it's like, okay,
you know what I'm saying? Get to a swallow.
If you get to a swallow, for the professionals out there, you get to the swallow,
your muscle don't relax to open up, so it stay tight. But you see, that's why you got to stimulate the mind and stimulate the body. You have to. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you so against the foreplay aspect of, but you like giving head though. So you would think.
Yeah, it's like
you would think like he was like. Come here, boy. And
the bad thing was when I was in a previous relationship I had, the head was just something to get to the sex. And I used to hate that, but I really had love in my heart for him. So I used to, just go through it, but it was just a thing of, damn, like, I just wish he could just take his head and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, like, it just.
Well, let's stay there. So then in that relationship, in that, when you was, giving them fellatio, was you finishing the job or you were just doing enough? And then
he wouldn't want me to finish. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think he wanted me to start. I guess it was just a way to, because see, in the relationship, he knew that I like giving head. You know what I'm saying? He knew that was something to get like me to, to get wet. So he would let me do that, but that really wasn't on like his focus. And I had to, I ended up in turn loving him. I was with him for years, but it was just a thing of, I don't want to have sex all the time.
Man, if you laying back and the girl decides to want to go down, I don't care what she's doing. The focus is gonna. It's gonna.
That's the only man I ever met like that too. The only man I ever met like that. And I was just like,
That's
what
crazy.
that about? Like, he's a killer too. I used to love him.
Now, somebody asked about, do you let them go down on you?
I said this before, I don't really like that.
And
If a man want to do it, he can do it. Sometimes I don't. It depends on where my mindset is. If my mindset is, I want to do this, and that, it's not really needed. It's not really needed. That's why I kind of say, like LGL was asking me, it's kind of a power thing for me. And it's been like that for a while. So I think maybe there's like a disconnect from it. But like I'm super freaky. So it doesn't really go together. I always say I'm more than one person. Like me and these, holes in my mind, we don't really get along that well.
not the holes in my mind. What the figurity. Ladies and gentlemen, we just getting started. Understand that. Share this live. It's going up from here. Share the live if you would.
Right, Tank? Yeah.
What you mean? That's what I thought. What I think also. Tank, you need to cam up too. You need to put your request in too.
Yeah, I want to hear what you're talking about.
We got a couple people in the back. You ready for bring up some?
Yeah.
Ash Cash. Hey.
Hey, Ash.
Hi.
Welcome
to my side of the YouTube world. Have you been listening to what's been going on and what's been said thus far?
I'm just checking in. So y'all gotta catch me up. What's going on?
Well, she was talking about head, super Fort Knox type vagina that's always been that way, using lube every time, and not so much liking for a man to give her head, which is different to me. Sometimes she wants to be like a man and wham bam, thank you, ma'am, as opposed to the whole, the romance and the let me love you down, that part of it. So, you can jump in anywhere along that lines. I'm not going to be super personal, but you can elaborate however you feel comfortable.
What the I saw RW said something. I just had to make sure he.
It's still early.
There we
it's
go.
Still early. This one goes up, Ashley. So you got to be for the grown and very sexy. You hear me?
We get loose.
So you asked, one of the questions was like, how do you let a man know, right? In the beginning, how do you come on to him? So I get in his DMs.
You really want something or want it.
I get in his DMs and I send him memes, and I'm funny with it. So
you send him memes of like positions or like the caricatures of people doing
well,
something?
Like one time, I do like the aerial yoga, so I be hanging upside down and stuff like that. And he was like,
interesting.
He was like, so one time I was like, I was doing some aerial yoga, hanging upside down. And he said, you went from a caterpillar to a butterfly. And I was like, not until you spread my wings open.
Damn it. All right. All right. All right. Oh, shit. So, you wasn't in the house, or you was in the house when this happened? You was away from him when you said this?
This was in his DMs.
Oh.
Okay.
And
I like that.
Did y'all live together or not live together at when these exchanges were happening?
No, we weren't even any sexual at the time.
So you was teasing them, huh?
Well, that was the question, right? How do you let him know
that you was ready?
Yeah.
Oh, seems like she's ready. God damn it.
I'm about to go be ready right now. Nah, I'm.
It's Friday.
Exactly. Hello. It's dinner time. Well, it's past dinner time, which I'm kind of hangry right now.
Wow. I get it. You got to start caring up more, Ash. You want to see you in here more. Because you spicy. I like spicy.
It gets different, Ash. That's a fact.
Thank you.
So, my esteemed co-host Evolution said her way of telling a man that she wants something is she just gets down on her knees and
if I'm in the vicinity, but see, I am a little distant, like Destiny different. That's me. I'm more of a hands-on person. And I'm finding that men don't take hints too well. especially the guys that I like, I'm starting to notice. So a lot of times, like I would just rather be hands on. You know, if I had to tell a man, I don't know, because I'm very aggressive. Some men is scared, some men off sometimes. So you know, I'm a Leo, so I'm very aggressive.
Me too.
Oh, you're a Leo.
Oh, if it ain't
See?
Sag
We just
games,
let you
don't
know.
play.
And if I don't let you know, can you please not bother me? Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
So hold
But
on,
I will
hold on,
let
hold
you
on,
know
hold on.
there's no like thinking about it. You don't there's no
Yes.
doubt. Like
You're
if
not
you
shy at all.
So hold up. So
yeah,
what?
and
What?
don't tiptoe. Stop, don't fish around. Don't be like
Yes. Yes. Yes,
So
that's
then,
us.
what?
Like
What you saying? If it's a man, like, come on, girl, I want some, girl. What's up? And you want that direct kind of
I'll put it like this, Phil.
in a gentleman
in a
type of
gentleman
way.
way. I got it. I got it. Respect.
I put it like this. In the jungle, right? Because you know we lions and lionesses, right? Who's the most feared? It's
the ha-
not the male lion.
is the half man, half amazing
It's the woman.
Sagittarius.
The lioness runs everything.
We go
The
on the
man
hunt.
goes out and hunts, but the
That's the
lioness
truth.
is the one that they fear.
Till y'all
I'll
meet the
just say.
hunter. Till y'all meet the hunter.
Well, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for having me
All
up.
right, Aaron.
Ash,
We want
thank
to
you,
see you
darling.
again. Thank you,
Do not be a
Mama.
Thank
stranger.
you.
Do not be a stranger. Every Friday we going up, Ash, and it's still early. Let's see.
Yes,
Sounds good.
All
right.
right, darling.
Right.
Bye.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Manners and respect. We got Carlito in the
No.
house without a doubt.
Yo, what's up, King?
You
Hey,
been listening
King.
to the bullshittery and
You
things.
see, I took that no out of there and put the name there, right?
Sure did. He said, I learned
Hey,
something
you
new
got that's a
today.
gangster name, Carlito. You should, as you should.
Evolution, you off the hook, man. You a Leo like my wife, man. Y'all
Yo,
off the
you
hook.
know we spicy. Let me ask you, Carlito, because that's great. How is your wife when it comes to that? Like, does she initiate more than you? You know, is she aggressive? Is she like,
Hell no.
she don't?
If I don't go ask for it, I ain't getting it. Now let me stop.
You gonna get smacked over the
I
head.
don't believe that. She a Leo.
Nah, I get it whenever I want it.
Thank you. And he's proving a point. You need to get you a Leo woman. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, yo, Phil, when you marry, you just gotta give them 3 licks in the nut. They good.
No, he said 3 licks in a.
Yep. Blow the heads on that shit and lick it before they go back in place.
Damn
I
it.
ain't mad at him.
Y'all need to come on over here to YouTube. What's up, bro?
I ain't mad. Carlito,
Man.
Yo,
here's a question for you.
don't forget to pass the live. Tell a friend, tell another friend. We can all be
Yes.
friends right here on Big Phil Speaks every
Feel the
Friday.
love Fridays.
Yeah,
Carlito, I got a question for you.
positive vibes only, adults only. None of that childish shit up on here.
That part.
You ready for this question?
B Love, thank you for
Carlito?
this.
Yeah, go
Thank
ahead,
you for the
go.
super chat. I appreciate you.
What
Okay.
question is it?
So Keisha Hall says, if you want a long-term relationship over 12 years, which would be you, how do we spark up a sex life again? You could probably answer that too, Phil. You've been in a long-term relationship too. Both of the men.
Start buying the ropes and the straps and shit. Start strapping motherfuckers down.
Yeah.
Pull a leg
Look,
that way,
look,
pull a
Evolution
leg
loves
that
that.
way. Yeah.
Evolution loves that.
The
Yeah.
spice, you gotta spice it up. My wife spice it up for me. Like,
That ain't no spice. That
hey,
sound like
yo, if I want another girl, I just send her to go get some braids in the hair. And then I got the next chick or a different wig. Like
Yes. Ladies,
without
invest in your wig. Eric
without all
McKellar,
the
every
drama
day.
shit, you know? like
keep it simple, but keep it different.
yeah, just change the wig. I got Lolita now.
There you go. Yes.
I'll say this, right? I've been in long-term relationships plus marriage, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I've been fortunate that the women that I've dealt with have never had a low sex drive.
Okay.
So that part has never been an issue. Now, you can get kind of monotonous doing the same old positions and this, that, and the third. You got to switch it up. You got to keep it fresh. Be spontaneous. Do it in peculiar places. Some not so private places. Late in the midnight hour, early in the dawn of the day, lunch break, whatever.
Morning time is the best time when you wake up and you rock hard.
That part.
Love boy.
Solid. Like,
Have at it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to experience new scenery for your sex play. Yeah, I ain't say be stupid and go out in broad daylight with a whole bunch of people going around and have sex. You know, be mature, be discreet, but change it up. Sometimes the thrill of, man, somebody might see us, makes it that more intense because you're like,
Yes,
oh,
it does.
we living dangerous. We live in
Yeah,
La Vida
look.
Loca.
Yes, it does.
All right, so get out of here then. Excuse me for a minute.
Look, she told,
Okay.
look, I did not tell you, don't be getting on and talking about us. Tracy T
Ladies,
in
if
the
I had
place.
to answer
Okay.
that question, you know what I would say? Because I know women sometimes get bored a lot with just the regular sex routine, like the men were saying. If you haven't already explore like toys and when I say stuff like that, don't just like get on the website and look for yourself by yourself, you know, or like I used to take whoever I was with to the sex shops on 42nd Street, because you know I live in New York, and we would like look at stuff together. You know, I even got one man to let me buy a feather, right? And he didn't know I was going to do with the feather.
You just tickled them, right? You just tickled them, or you tickled this bow wow wow. Tickle.
I was going to insert it in places.
Ho. You know what?
Because at that time, you know, Kanye was popping. And Kanye had said, you know, Kim had said Kanye was into some stuff. So I wanted to see, you know, because you got to remember, I'm bisexual. I am into, you know, different things. So everything a man does doesn't mean he's gay. He just may like the fact that his woman does it. So I'm into that. Okay, let's see what we can pull this feather.
Also, I don't mean to interrupt you. So a man want to be a male peacock. He want a feather in his ass.
Well, that's the thing.
Feather.
He didn't let me do it. But I tried because I just wanted to see. He didn't know what the feather was for. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, well, let me get the feather. You know, it came a part of the 50 Shades of Grey pack. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that.
It sounds like 50 Shades of something else, but okay.
So, but I couldn't use it. As a matter of fact, I still got it. Like, it's still in the back. But ladies, invest in an under the bed chest. You need an under the bed chest where, let's say you meet a guy and y'all talking, you know, you may not be like me, you know, you may have waited, you know, you like them, you may even love them. Now you want to lay down with them, but the sex is whack. You know what I'm saying? So what you're going to need is an under the bed chest. What happens is you take out a toy that you like. You can teach him. You can demonstrate for him. You know, you can tie him up and sit on things and rotate on things and handcuffs. Oh, it's a million things that you
so
can do.
now I know why you want this tie up and these handcuffs. You want to handcuff a nigga and then get at him with that feather.
No, I don't. Unless he like that, then I'm all for it. Like,
man, listen. Somebody help me.
He gotta like it though.
Sticking a feather in crevices and places they don't belong.
And let me tell you why. You know why that is? Because y'all G-spot is there. So why I don't understand why y'all so shy about that G-spot.
I'm a G. I don't need a spot. Listen, you hear me? That part. No. Listen. If I can't get off by getting off the way I'm supposed to get off, then I need to get lost.
I'm not mad at that. I can't say nothing is wrong.
We might do that one evening, Lovely Tink. That's a good idea. Within discretion, because a certain toy she probably is not gonna be able to show, or YouTube is going. I'm gonna have to go back and blur some things because.
Yeah, I can. Hey, we can do that.
Carlito said they don't know the wife is the boss. Hey, that part. Carlito is cheaper than keeper.
Yes.
Think,
Yeah,
what you
but
mean you
explore,
agree?
especially if you have the issue that I have. You know, thank you, Tank. Thank you,
Y'all come
Mama.
on over here
Yeah,
to
like
this
explore. You know,
Salacious Turn Up live on YouTube. Big Phil
because
Speaks is the channel.
I
Get
don't
it.
think he'll have an issue
Guyanese
with it, especially if you
Punani,
enjoying
April,
yourself.
Braille. Come on
He
over.
probably gonna want you to leave.
You said what now? Who ain't gonna want you to leave?
Check this out, ladies. Please invest in some good handcuffs. It's gonna be
No.
the best money that you spend. Please.
Invest in some god darn it, some plastic tailway cuffs.
Oh,
Most men got a problem with the police. They ain't gonna want them metal cuffs on their arms. I'm just saying, PTSD, PTSD. And if you want the D, then you can miss me with the PTS of it. You hear me?
I got something you can do, ladies, because I like the real ones because I think it's more visually. But I mean, I got the little pink ones that you hit and it pop open. Let me tell you
That
something you
part.
can do, ladies. If you have the real ones, right, and you want to make him feel better, you know that kissing thing y'all do. I don't really do it, but you know the kissing thing y'all do.
What kissing thing?
Work on holding stuff in your mouth. The reason I
What?
say that.
What kissing thing and what they got to do with holding things in your mouth? Please correlate that.
Because there's a key to those cuffs, right? I don't know if anybody used to like hold blades in their mouth back in the day. Anybody used to do that? Because if you can
That's
do that,
mainly a New York thing, but go ahead.
yeah, it's a New York thing. If you can do that, or if you got big cheeks like me, then you can hold that key
Even
in your
experience.
mouth. And that will talk him down off the ledge a little bit. Because he
How?
can always get to the key. You get what I'm
How
saying?
how can he get to the key if he's chained to the bed with the cuffs? How he gonna get to the key?
It's a game.
You know, yeah, it's a game, all right.
I
You
said it
you
was a
lose.
game.
Do not pass go. Go straight to hell. Do not pass go and collect $200. Hold up.
Yes.
He tied like this. You can back up at any time, whether the key is in your mouth, on your forehead, in your ass. How he gonna get it?
You can swap it back and forth in each other's mouth.
Oh,
By
well,
the
you
time
tongue
he
kissing,
figure out what
yeah,
you're doing
but
with that key, he ain't gonna be worried about them handcuffs. You do it right.
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just saying.
hey, RW, that part. What the figure
Yeah.
dig?
See the
Hey,
even
Tracy,
experience.
that's what
I'm
it
not
is right
really a
there.
kisser. Like, is there people in here that like the kiss? Oh, okay, kissing. Okay, see a lot of people into kissing. Even though I just met somebody I really want to kiss just to see what it's like, but I probably never do it because he's very emotional. Me and emotional men, because I'm not that emotional. So I guess one of us got to be emotional.
I think you
But
are though. I think you got this fake armor on, but you's a big old teddy bear yourself. You look at it, she like, yeah, okay.
I'm mushy. But I'm not emotional. Not when it comes to like sex and stuff like that. Like I'm mushy. If I like you, I'll send, how you doing? Something happens. I care about you. I'm here if you need me, but that whole I'm gonna be like overly emotional. No, I really don't do that. I'm a little cold when it comes to that. And I think it helps me, be able to stick and move a
Have
little
you
bit
one
better.
up?
Just a little bit better, But I was good at kissing. I think I might try it just to see,
You said try it like it's something new, like it's a new dish or
just
something
to
like
see what happened.
that.
Just to see what's gonna happen. Like
We gonna
I
make
haven't.
it
Let me
was
see.
goodies.
That was before the pandemic. The last time I kissed somebody, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. I ain't really into it like that. Like
You said that was before the
I like it.
pandemic,
I'm
but
good.
you done other things since the pandemic.
Yeah, about once, only one time. I'm ready to do it again, but men got to get themselves in order because
Let's do it again.
too emotional.
Boom.
I can't get with too emotional. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me tell you something. Men, if you would just let us lead sometime, we would lead you right to the vagina and y'all wouldn't have no more problems. But y'all have to talk. Y'all have to control everything. And it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm the
Even
type of person,
exchange.
somebody off. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, right, we gonna make it. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's good enough.
He's talking about kiss that head though. He ain't talking about this one. He ain't talking about just kiss my head.
Like, yeah, like I'm not mad at that because kissing is so emotional, and sometimes you don't have to get all into your emotions. I'm not really emotional like that, but if I do like you, I put my guard down a little bit. But the first time you do something, I'm gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
the right dude gonna catch you and snatch you up, and you ain't gonna know what to do with yourself. You're gonna be open. You're gonna be open like the bank in the morning. You're gonna be open. You're gonna be
I hope
like,
so.
I
I would like that's a
love
regular
him.
penis.
I love
You know,
him.
I would like that's a regular penis that that I could just because I mean, like right now, I'll call somebody. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was saying one time when I said people that are single are not alone. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I can pick up this phone and call a million people, but you know what I'm saying? I got money to make. You know what I'm saying? But like it don't mean you always lonely. You know what I'm saying?
Alone and lonely is two different things. That's a fact.
Yes, you know what I'm
But
saying? Like,
if you come with them handcuffs, you're gonna be more than lonely than alone. Because
and if I do find a prince, he gonna have to like handcuffs. He gonna have to. He gonna have to like the ring, the rose, especially the ring, because the ring is gangster. Now I call it the ring. I don't know what a lot of people call it.
some other cock ring or something.
It's right, but it goes right. It goes around the penis, but there's also a part that rubs against the vagina.
A vibrating little thing like a little sack or something.
Yeah, I call it
I
the
know what
ring
you're
because it fits around the penis. It's the best thing in the world. Like, it's really the best thing in the world.
But if you get off or like that, then you should like a man going down there munching and tearing it up.
You know, what I think it is. I think, and I really think what's wrong with me, and I know it's not right. I like to be in control. I think that's what it is.
Oh, you want it? Oh,
I
okay.
think it's hard for me to
Your way of the highway. Your way of the highway.
That's what I'm thinking is because like I always tell men, I said, look, in order to be with me, you got to understand I'm kind of like a guy, and everything with me is visual. So you got to think how to get me visually. If you cannot get me visually, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a little rough, if you're not a little gangster, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying?
So man got
like 50 Cent.
A man got come in the bedroom with the glizzock, put it
Come
beside
in the
your
bedroom
head.
with the guns out. You know what I'm saying?
Bend that thing over now. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Choke a chick up every now and then. Ain't that wrong with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more rock and roll than I am R&B. Like, you gonna have to do a couple of things. I had a guy one time tell me, he was like, I'm gonna have to stay with you because if I go to the next woman, she not gonna understand all this stuff I do to you. I'm going to jail. I was like,
what type of S&M bondage?
I like that stuff. I do.
You like to get paddled and all that too?
I really haven't. Every now and then, like I had like the little rope thing. It's all right. It don't do much for me, but if that's what you want to do, then okay. Because I'm doing stuff to him, so I can't be like, no, I don't want that done.
So you open?
I'd rather you do that to me, sticking things in me and stuff like that.
So you open to a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So if a man wanted to do a golden shower, you'd be with it?
I'm not really into that. I haven't had it done. I may try it just to see if I like it, because I always said I'll try everything once to see if I like it. If I don't, then. But if I do, I'm gonna do it twice on Sundays.
So okay, you say you think you would try that? Would you take?
Try it.
Would you try a brown bombing?
Now that no, because I feel like you ain't never gonna have respect for me. Bad enough you want to pee on me. I know you don't want to do that. Find you a toilet, sir, and stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? For you be ducking shots, like we ain't doing that. That you gotta cut the line somewhere now. Because if you literally can, show me, excuse my language, ain't nothing else. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not doing that.
For the golden shower,
I'm pushing it with the shower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's people that's into that. But yeah, I'm like
they ingest it and everything.
I'm just like, how would you feel as though that you would be respecting that person by pissing on them, like purposely?
But then I don't really let guys come in my face either. Remember I told you before about that?
Where do you?
I'd rather swallow it before you mess my face up.
I don't think there's too many brothers that's gonna complain about that though.
Yeah, like so I'm.
Sky Blue said, "What the?"
I
Hey,
tell a
either
lot on this
experience
show,
that
right?
part.
So I don't want y'all to get me messed up. This is my real life. Either I've done it, you know what I'm saying? I want to do it and I'll differentiate which but I'm really real. So it's not like I can, I'm already kind of like in the government, the corporate world, and they know me for the way I talk. A lot of people know me for the way I talk. So it's not like, I'm gonna lose a job or you know what I'm saying? Like, and if I do, guess what? I didn't need to have it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be faking and frauding for nobody. We up here on a show, we talk about love. I don't subscribe to love. I talk more about sex because that's what I do. I'm not really a relationship type girl. So, because I gave this I put a story out to like my Facebook people and stuff like that. So they really kind of see me for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I thought she was a sweet girl. Oh, I'm very sweet. But I have another side to my life too,
Damn it. Just like you got a front, you got a back. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So and let me tell you something. A lot of entrepreneur women and women that are really like in the business and getting the bag, they are super freaks. You know why? And they are very submissive. I'm very submissive. You know what I'm saying? Even though I like to control things, if I got a man, a king, oh, he got it. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't found it.
How? Well, y'all about to ask you that. How you gonna want to control the scenario but be submissive? That is like oil and water. Why? It's two different things.
How can I say this? This is gonna sound so bad. That is gonna sound bad. Especially anybody that's watching this that's been, Okay, here we go. Even though I want to be in control, the reason why I think I want to be in control, because I don't have the 50 Cent character. I don't have the man that I see that can control the situation like it needs to be controlled. So that's when the alpha in me takes over. I know people hate the word alpha, aggressive, whatever, that takes over. Because I know I'm not going to get to the finish line, and I'm trying to help the situation a little bit, but I would never get into a power struggle with a man. Like if I had a real man that can handle the situation, oh yeah, you got that all day, daddy. You got that. You know what I'm saying? Like all day. But I know some men like that, but they are emotional. But I don't want to tell them to like turn down their emotions because then it's going to be fake. They can't be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of men don't understand with me. I do a lot of drawbacks. Like I could like you, I could be text you, I could do all this, and then you do something that's real emotional to me, and then I'm like, I may not call as much. I may, because like my DMs, I'm starting to get a lot of men that like are are begging me to talk to them, begging me to carry them up, and all this stuff, and I'll be like, so a lot of times I don't respond. It's just like a little turned off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So they're intrigued by certain things they hear on these lives and such, and then they try to test the waters to see.
I think because a lot of people that's here, they know me from your room. But when I'm on the live, when I started doing that one live I did on Monday, which was amazing. Do you know how many men and women were in my live? And I don't remember saying nothing freaky. I don't remember saying nothing freaky. So by the time I did the third one, it got worse. I got people from the Illuminati, everything. I'm like, what is going on?
What?
The people from the Illuminati love me. I don't know why.
They've heard some things around these internet streets when it comes to evolution. They heard about the box under the bed. They heard about the turn up situation.
Maybe it's the male energy. I have a lot of male energy. I know I give off a lot of male energy. But if you ever was in contact with me, like if we do the party and stuff, you'll see that I'm very feminine. And I don't talk a lot, which is funny, but it's an energy that I give off. When I'm getting to the bag, it's a lot of male energy. When I'm in a sexual place, like I may be at that party, it's going to be coming off my pores. You're going to be like, and I'll change the whole room. You watch, you'll notice. You notice when I come in these lives, kind of the energy change. You ever notice that, Phil?
So you saying you're a walking pheromone, huh? That you just gonna be exuding.
Yes. Yes.
Fellas, are y'all listening?
Yes.
If you're not into Evolution Brooklyn, get your paper your clothes clip, you know, you put on the clothesline to close your nose off, or else you're gonna be open.
You ever seen Erica Badu? You know that effect that she has? I kind of have it too, but it's not like that. Like hers is something different. Mine, I change the energy in the room. People may not even be thinking about sex, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? And it just goes that way. You see what happens in your lives. I can say a couple of words, and now we talking about, you know, swallowing and gargling and taking clothes off and showing panties and it's a blessing and a curse.
Damn it.
It's a blessing and a curse. You know, God is good.
Y'all send y'all requests in. Come talk to us. Share your
Ashley, I want to hear
experiences.
the
Give some
story too,
input.
Ashley.
Huh?
I'm telling Ashley to come up. I want to hear the story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ashley. Yeah, I need to talk to you, Ashley. You went
Tank?
from looking for somebody to all of a sudden you talk about marriage and things of that nature. Ashley,
Yes.
wherefore art thou?
Lovely Tank, I want to talk to you too. You spicy. I like you, Lovely Tank.
Tanky.
Okay, Ashley said she coming. Okay. Brothers, can we get another brother in here?
The brothers.
You know, RW, why don't you come up? I want to see you.
Ha! That
I wanna
part.
see what you look
Aha.
He may just be my type. You never know.
Man, salute. He just might be your type.
He may be my type. I like the stuff he say.
Do you may
I got beat up for a minute.
You may bail.
Oh, you said too much?
Yeah, I said a little too much. She hate when I'm on. She hate when I go on live.
Oh.
look, he going in the cut now.
I ain't going to no fucking cut. Yo, one thing I ain't got to do, man. That's 21 years of marriage. If I feel like I got to go in the cut, I don't need to be there, bro.
I can dig that. Salute.
You know what I'm saying? If it ain't no trust and communication, there's nothing, bro.
That part.
I don't settle for less. Straight. You know, but I give the respect that I want back. You know?
That part.
And I don't give a fuck what nobody said when they were typing bullshit. Oh, that nigga got the boo. Yo, let me tell you something. My wife is my boss. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Thank you.
Only thing I don't do is bring the check home, but I take care of the bills.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All them dudes bringing the checks home, that means they not responsible.
So
I'm
lovely.
responsible.
Hey, so lovely.
Yeah.
Feel
Let me ask. Are there any more bisexual women in here? Because I would love to talk to another bisexual woman and kind of compare and contrast. Would anybody want to come up and talk to me on that?
You trying to compare and contrast? So you
No, you know what she need? Yo, you know what she need talking all that tight stuff? She needs somebody to touch that belly button on the inside and give her extra twitch.
I know that's right.
Damn it.
I want to twitch. I know that's right.
You hit home with that one.
So Phil, when you doing the PJ party?
I'm still trying to lock down a location. As soon as I lock down a location,
I think you should do it live before you do the location.
On live?
I think you should do it live before you do the location, bro.
So what would it be like? People, well, I guess you would do it on YouTube or IG, like people just canned up.
Nah, you're gonna do it right there on YouTube. Do it on IG.
Well, IG.
I think a Zoom might be a little bit better because it's more private.
So do Zoom.
That way, if you don't want to put it out, Phil, you don't have to. Because I did a lingerie party with women and men, and they got crazy. They started getting naked and everything. I
Nah.
I never put it out.
They saved that. Yo. They saved that for the go away.
I still got all that footage. By the time I finished, you know I'm a DJ. By the time I finished that party, I was DJing in my room. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a good time. That was a good
Yeah,
night. It
yeah,
sure
Phil,
was.
Phil. That wasn't a PJ party. That was a swinger party.
But it was a pandemic, so everybody was home by themselves. We had a good time though. We got loose. We got a real big girl, big girl. She's a plus size model, and she did a split, and then she put her leg like up to her ear. Yo, it was crazy. Like we had a. I wish I could release that footage, but
Hey,
I
I would
so
can't.
have been,
lovely.
hey, yo, I would have been on the
There
floor.
for the
I would have
camera.
been on the floor dying. Yo,
Oh, when I tell you, and me and her was friends, we started a podcast together. And we ended up not being friends. But when I tell you she was live like me, she was a Leo too. Our birthday was the same day, actually. Us together, we started a party. You kind of miss her.
Oh,
And I don't be missing nobody. I
evolution.
think she was my twin flame.
Oh
yo,
Lord.
yo, Phil, we got to get her locked down, man.
Get somebody
Oh,
that's
you
gonna
know
knock
if
the
I'm
stuff
there, it's
off the egg
going up.
McMuffin.
It's going up.
She off the hook.
Ain't she though? Talking about her, the way she say I wanted is to drop down and get her
Yeah,
smiggle on.
straight to the knees, man. Her knees is cuffed up.
And I got good knees. I got Megan knees too.
Hey
Good knees
Tiffany,
is
I see you in
strong.
the building. Y'all put in them requests. Come talk to us. Listen, don't
She
be
gonna
just
get
sitting there
old and she
anytime.
gonna
We
have
want to
water on her
dialogue.
knees.
I
She
know.
Huh?
gonna get,
I ain't gonna be able to bend
yo,
no
she gonna
way.
get old and she gonna have water on her knees.
Either
I
that
ain't
or
gonna
some
be able
human
to do
sea
nothing.
moss.
I know. I'm
You
gonna pay for
heard?
this freaky stuff. No, I'm gonna pay for this freaky stuff.
Hey.
I told God that he could give me about give me about 20 more years. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo,
2025.
people on the live too. Don't forget, Evolution sell candles. So any of y'all want candles, look her up.
Yes.
That part.
I
Support
love
your black
Carlito.
business. Support your black-owned businesses. Stop getting all
Now,
them franchises, riches.
Yes, and them
if
fake candles in the stores, they not as good
Yes,
as mine. I can
the
guarantee it.
franchises getting richer and richer. You
Yes.
know, you got it.
evolution,
Mm-hmm.
you know what you should look into doing since you are into them anyway? A private label, your own toy line.
You know, that's not a bad idea, Phil.
Of course it's not.
That's not, and I think a lot of people that know me will buy them things too. And I would love to demonstrate. That would be
Yeah,
amazing.
I think you should have a line doing that because you got the mouth for it.
I sure do, Carlito. I sure do.
No, but I ain't saying it
And
in a
know
negative.
that
I
we
ain't saying it
play.
in a negative way, but I'm saying it in a positive way.
I got you. I get you.
You see, me and y'all must never.
Yeah, get that plate of
Knock
food. That's
any
a plate of
guy
food for
down.
you, man. And
Huh?
then you say you do parties and you DJs, you can have your own little toy party.
That would be
That part.
amazing. The passion parties. I always
Nah,
wanted to do one of
you
those.
call it the
Always.
rose party.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give y'all a percentage now.
Any toy sold in the park, I want in.
I got y'all. Y'all got a front row. See, man, listen, yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah,
Toys
you
for
should because
I like
I think you'll make a lot of money with that just by the way you carry yourself.
that's
Ashley, it
not
don't
bad.
take that long to make no henny colada. You better hurry
Man, she
up.
I
ain't scared to
appreciate
bite her
that.
tongue like us. We ain't scared to bite our tongue.
That part.
Yes, not at
You
all.
know,
Yes.
scared of money ain't gonna make no money.
Yeah,
Not at all.
exactly. That's the motto right there. MMB, I'm gonna hit you up with my website. So you got trust me, you're gonna love these candles. They guarantee when I tell you I sell out everywhere I go, like it's
Yeah, I'm getting ready to come up with my own head creams for men and stuff like that. For my own label.
a good
Okay.
lane too.
I'm in the
That's a
process
great.
of doing that now.
Okay.
That's
And
great.
hair products for the ladies. Because you
Oh,
know
all
the
right
ladies
now.
always gotta do their hair, so that's always money.
Always. Yes. It's good money in the hair. I always wanted to go
And
into it.
I
It's
was
like I make
thinking about going to cut the horsetails and shit and sell them and shit, you know, the hair and shit.
wigs. That's kind of what it is anyway. That's kind of what it is anyway, you know?
Listen.
Make a couple of wigs and shit.
Yeah. That's
Listen.
that. You know?
Listen. As being the elder statesman here, Carlito, and somebody that's been married as long as you have, we all know that keeping it fresh is important. Spontaneity is important. Um, as a man, Do you ever? I'm trying to see how to word this that you don't get popped upside your head.
That shit gonna happen regardless.
Is there ever a time where you can say where you say,
Nah,
man?
we don't play that hand shit, bro.
No, I'm not.
20,
I was just
20
joking.
to no, but 22 years, man. I don't put my hands on you. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
I feel if a woman act like a man and want to put her hands on me, I'm gonna beat the shit out of her.
Oh, pause.
Straight up.
Hold on. Disclaimer.
No, no, no. But
Hold on.
listen,
Hold on.
listen what I'm
Disclaimer.
saying. If
No,
I
I
did
get it.
something
I get
wrong,
it. I
if I
get it.
did something wrong, I fall back.
No,
But
disclaimer. Hold on,
You gotta leave
disclaimer.
her.
The words of those of the guests that here at Big Fish
Right.
Speaks and Feel the Love are not those of the cast, the co-hosts, or of the platform, but those of the individual that
all
is
right,
speaking of it.
excuse
There
me,
you go.
Just
Have
take
at
it
platform.
it.
off.
Yo, but
Before
check
I
this
leave
out.
her.
Excuse me, platform. I don't play domestic violence. I don't like no
As
man
you
that
should.
hit no woman.
As you should.
But
Yeah.
if a woman stand up to a man and feel like she can smack on him and he not doing, I'm not standing that shit. Ain't no woman putting her fucking hands on me. My mother's not here no more. You understand what I'm saying? And
I got you. But
That's it.
let's change
yeah,
up the
yeah, let's
aura.
change the subject, change the narrative.
What I was going to ask you was, is there ever a time where you feel like, nah, baby, I don't feel like doing it. I'm not.
Nah,
And
nah,
how does
nah.
that go over in your?
You know, I got the PR blood in me, so you know that's not happening.
I'm glad he said that because their stamina is unmatched. Like it's something about Spanish men, their stamina is unmatched. I'm just gonna say
I don't
that
know where you
because I
find
got a
your
little
rubber with
Yo,
excited
that.
last night.
Phil, tell her it's us light skinned men, man. Tell her it's us light skinned men, you
That
heard?
part. That part.
It's what? It's Spanish and it's Caribbean men also. Like
Yeah.
y'all was built, for the war.
Yeah, but
Y'all was
at times, she's a nurse, so at times she'll tell me, I'm tired. No problem.
Yeah, yeah,
mhm.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Eh,
Yeah.
She worked 12-hour shifts, so I ain't stressing out. Let me tell you something, during COVID was the worst, man. When she went to work, I didn't know if she making it home or not.
mhm.
Yeah, that
And
was scary.
they wasn't letting nobody in the hospital, and if you caught COVID, you was there by yourself without your family member.
Mhm.
That shit wasn't no joke, bro. Every day you kiss your other half and don't know if they coming home or not.
They coming back. That's a fact.
Yeah, bro. And then it was hard, bro.
Y'all cam up. Come talk to us.
Yeah,
RW
but yo,
camera.
Phil, it's times it be like that. I fall back and be like, yo, I'm too tired because I work construction, so I don't have no
Oh
easy
yeah, that's
job.
too. Yeah,
You know what
Mm.
I'm
those
saying?
are
And
two
I
Listen,
different
don't work
jobs.
I don't work non-union. I'm a union man, so
That's
you
true.
deserve it.
it's not easy at all. Not only that, I ain't Caucasian, so I don't get no favoritism towards me, bro.
Get it.
You know,
So,
I'm the union rep. I'm the union rep, so I'm the shop steward. So when the boss act up with you, I'm the one that cursed the boss out.
I can dig it.
I get it.
You know?
Carlito, let
Evolution.
me ask you something.
Who, me?
I want to ask Carlito something.
Sure.
Yes,
What made you fall in love with your wife?
I
Before
married my wife.
what
I married my
taught
wife
you
the
that?
first year. I married my wife the first year.
What was it that
I
made you
had
do that?
I had like 7 girls, and she cut them off one by one, and she was just so sweet to me. And I was at that point where I was ready to settle down in my life,
Mm.
And
He said,
I was
Hercules, Hercules.
Because I kind
yeah
of knew a little bit of what he was going to say because we are very sweet. We are very
yeah
sweet.
I was a whore. I was a whore when I was a bachelor. I was a whore, but I just
And we
learned my
get
way
rid of
out.
them extra women.
And
Oh,
then
we always get
she
rid of
did that, and we stuck together. And at times I had my own apartment. She was like, "Yo, you ain't going home." So I was like, "Hey, all right, no problem."
knock it
So
down.
eventually I gave up the apartment. I got engaged with her, and I married her the first year.
Beautiful.
And we've been married ever since. We married 21 years and 22 years together.
That's
That
We
is
dope.
don't have
beautiful.
no kids together. I have her son that I raised from 5 years old. That's my son. And I have my dog.
I'm glad you
You know.
said that because it could happen. Because I really don't want kids. Oh, we
Where'd he
was
go?
we were just getting into. I had another
What?
question.
He's not even back here in the back. I don't know what. Maybe his phone died.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because that. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
But I
What's
like that answer because I'm a little biased to the Leo women. I'm sorry.
let me ask you
A little biased.
Let me ask you a question.
I just know our power.
What's the longest you've been in a relationship?
I would say, well, my 10 years, solid 10 years, but that was like a 12-year relationship.
Okay.
But solid 10 years.
Okay.
And that was when I was into the, I'll just say the open relationship because people hate when I say polyamory.
Okay.
But I'm going to be honest, we were a team. Like, we were a cohesive unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was where if I wasn't good, he wasn't good. He didn't want anything unless I wanted it. When we talk about women and other stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm gonna tell you, to this day, he's top 3 of the partners that I've had, in life.
Is he still involved with a polyamorous relationship?
No. He was just here, yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Like, we still cool. Like, I was having issues with my car.
He was at your house yesterday.
Huh? Yeah, he was just here yesterday.
You pulled the battery
wire. Watched the movie and stuff like that.
You pulled a battery wire off your battery. You said you had car problems.
No, I did. Because let me tell you what I tried to do.
Ashley, I don't see you
the
back
check
here,
engine light on my car has been on for over 2 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he found out, like a man, well, come, let me handle that for you. But we went and they couldn't do anything. So I was just like, I've been with him so long. Hey, you come back and chill. We sat and watched the movie or whatever, and that, I think it was the day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, one of them days. But, and that's it. Like, we cool. We didn't even get into nothing, sexual or anything like that. I thought about it, but then I was just like, I don't know if I want to open up them doors again. Like, but if I need him, he coming though, and that's the beautiful thing about
literally or figuratively.
Both, like
Damn it. Ashley. I can't see you.
Guys. Hey, you ain't coming up tonight, Ashley?
Yeah, I am. Hold on 1 second. Let me just. I'm gonna look like an outfit.
No, Ashley is beautiful, so she all right.
I hear like an echo. Let me come out.
Your drawers on?
She'll be back.
She gotta come back. Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, my belle. Hey.
Okay.
The Evening Spirit said, 1 woman for 1 man only, no poly. I don't want no cracker. God damn that.
Tracy T said, wifey cut the power.
Must did, because he exited stage left like, boop, up. I don't know what happened.
RW, you gonna cam up tonight? I may be able to change your life. What we doing? Not an axe more than once. I don't like that.
RW, what you doing? She's calling for you, RW. Don't get scared now.
Let me ask you guys this in the comments, right? Guys, do y'all like controlling women or spicy women?
Put that camera back on there.
They got a little attitude. Y'all like stuff like that? Ashley back.
Say that one more time.
Oh, I was saying, like, do
men
really like
echo?
We don't hear
the first screen that you was on, exit out of that one. So when you go to the stream, your 2 pages come up, exit out of the first one.
Oh, good.
That's what the echo is. I had to do it too.
Hey, Des.
Oh, hold on.
That first, because the 2 pages come up.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You goody like the mob now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, beautiful.
Now, what was the question you asked?
Oh, look, we both got the pina coladas on deck.
I got Henny in mine, girl.
My Baileys, I got Ciroc. Look at that. Look at us vibing.
Hey.
What's up, Mama? You look happy too. Tell us.
I do.
You look real happy, like you glowing. What's good? What's going on?
I think it's the wine, but
So the last time we had you up here, you was, I believe, very single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what transpired between then and now that has made it that you sound like you're going to the altar and you're gonna get married?
I didn't say going to the altar. I said on the way to the ring, the proposal.
That fast? What you done did?
How long y'all been together? You been together a long time?
Listen, it was off and on.
Okay.
Yeah, that type of thing.
For how long?
basically it was off because of me. Like I was just like, with certain things, we had the communication was the issue, right?
Okay.
So basically, we had the conversation. I'm like, look, this is the issue or whatever. And he like fixed it for a little while, then reverted back, and then this and that.
Okay.
And then I just got tired of saying it. So then it was like, all right, I'm just gonna like move on. And it wasn't really a conversation. It was just like I made up my mind and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna stay friends.
Mm.
But then we were friends, and then my friend was like, listen.
Right, that's when they change.
He said, I seen you on that live and I'm not liking what you
Exactly.
I'm already here.
They can tell when you're moving on. They feel it.
He's like, what we doing?
That's when they want to change.
And then it was like, okay. He started acting a little different. I'm like, oh, hold up, we supposed to be friends. What's going on now? Like,
he said we still friends, but we could be good friends.
No, he said you are a wife, and I'm waiting for you.
Oh. What? Okay.
Okay.
Like
so,
is he there? Because you keep looking to the side like you looking at
No,
him.
he not here. He not here.
Wait, is he somebody we know?
No.
Oh.
He said, you're a wife and I'm waiting on you. I like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like that one.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, let me see what you up to. And ever since then, he's all this about, he's in the gym. I'm like, oh, you going hard in the gym now. Oh, he goes about, I'm ready to like walk down the aisle. I gotta look good in my tux. I'm like, okay, well.
Where's he from? he from where you from?
No, I'm from Westchester. He's from Brooklyn.
He from Brooklyn.
So lovely. It sounds like he's out of the friend zone. Sound like to me.
Oh, he out the friend zone. He out.
Why was he in the friend zone?
No wonder you glowing. No wonder you glow. Some of that talk you was talking got put into action, huh?
He was in the friend zone at first?
No, he talked the right talk and he's walking the walk. So
okay. Does he have any children? Like, what's the dynamic? Like,
yes, he has children. He has two.
Okay.
He's older than me. He's like, what are we like? I'm 35. He's 43.
Okay.
Okay, that's not that bad. That's
okay.
That means he's ready to settle down. Sit down.
Yeah.
She said, and I put it on him, and yes, he ain't going nowhere.
No, from the beginning, before I even put anything on anybody. He was like, when we first went, we was friends. When we first met, we was just cool, we friends. And he used to be like, you know what you need? You need an older guy that used to be out here in these streets, but he got out his system now. He want to settle down. I'm like, are you talking about you, bro? Oh, no, I didn't say, okay.
Are you shy? What's his sign?
He's a Sagittarius.
You know, I'm going to be honest.
I thought I told y'all.
Okay, is he like a light-skinned Sagittarius or dark-skinned Sagittarius? Because there's two different.
Light skin.
They different. Okay.
Seems like you're ready.
He may make a good husband. He may.
Yeah. He has two. I have one. So yeah.
I tried to tell y'all, all y'all need is a Pheel in your life. What?
I give him that. He may make a good husband.
I'm just saying, all you need is a Pheel in your life and everything will be all right.
Yeah, I guess he light skin like Phil though, or he like darker than Phil.
He's darker than Phil.
I'm not that damn light. It's just light. See this light? Let me cover the light up.
You ain't that light.
Like butter pecan.
Okay. Cause I'm telling you, cause I had wanted to tell my friend Daryl a long time ago to come to the show and get him a woman. So when you say Sagittarius, it made me think a light-skinned Sagittarius, a dark-skinned Sagittarius, because he's been my best friend. He's around that age too. He has one son. and he need a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it made me think, because there's a difference between the dark skin one and the light skin one. It's a big difference.
Is it really?
Yes, the dark skin one think they're a player, and they end up getting played all the time. The light skin one, women like them, but they don't like everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they do like you, special.
That's true.
That is true.
Like,
that's true.
See, tell me, I know what I be talking about.
That's true.
That's true.
Some stuff you do, some stuff you be fishing.
No,
we ain't gonna talk about that.
95% of the time, I can guarantee you. And the good thing about me is I don't lie.
That list you was fishing. That list you was fishing. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone.
The list? Nah. I was right about the list. What happened? We saw last night. I was right about the list.
No.
What's the list?
No. What happened last night?
Yeah, what's the list? I missed it.
No, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
It's an inside thing of me. We're gonna talk, Phil.
I want no problems.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, Ashley, so I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. So you think you're gonna go all the way into marriage
first, huh?
You think you're gonna go all the way into marriage this time? You going? Like, he give you the ring?
You know what? Yes, because before I moved on, the thing about me is this: like, I don't care how I feel about you, emotions or whatever. I'm very logical. So if all of that is there, but the things that we need to make a marriage work, like communication, is not there, then I gotta move on. So that's what happened. But before I moved on, I was like, wow, he would be someone like I would marry him if he could just get this thing together.
So let me ask you this then. Why didn't you try to work on the communication part of it?
I did, but I think that he took for granted. I feel like he tried to change, but I feel like it wasn't no real fire under him, because he was like, oh, well, she's not gonna go anywhere type of thing. Like,
he got complacent, got comfortable.
Yeah. And then once I made that move, it was like, oh, wait a minute.
Ship the room.
Yeah, I did. Listen.
Hey, the evening experience. Put your request and cam up. He says he got no kids and he's single. Well, let's see if we could get you somebody.
Hey, yeah, because she ain't married yet either. So she ain't married yet. You better get a nash.
Evening experience. No.
I'll vouch for Ashley. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, that's a good look. Definitely. Let me ask you something.
Huh?
Let me ask you something, right? Because I want to see how realistic women are. Because a man is not going to be everything you want, right? So can you take that one flaw that he has where he's not doing everything you need? Can you work with him?
Honestly, he has other flaws. But to me, communication, you need that. Like, how can you make a relationship work? Because, like, if everything is off, at least we can talk about it. At least we can work it out.
That's a fact.
Communication. Yeah. If we don't have that, like, what are we gonna do with the other issues?
That makes sense. Is it that he don't want to talk? Like, or
he's like I don't know. He's very like internal thinker. Like,
are you like an introvert?
Yes.
Sagittarius is we are thinkers, though. We are thinkers.
Yeah, they very smart.
There's a lot going on in the mind, but I just bring it out. Like, what's going on in here? I need to know, like, or whatever. And it's not even that, like, I need to know in the moment. Like, we can have some time. Like, some people are different. Like, we don't have to. Maybe you need to process things. I'm that person. Like, I can't talk about everything right at the moment. Sometimes I need to just process.
Yeah.
That's fine, but we got to talk about it at some point. Like, I don't know what's going on. That was the issue. But now it's like, he's just like very,
the book is opening up, huh? The pages are turning.
That's
open book.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
That's right. Yes.
Hey, B-Love, sound like you are to me. Talk about no flirting, huh?
So let me ask y'all something in the comments. What? Because this is good. What we're talking about here with Ashley. What is like something that you guys can't get over? Like it's the breaking point. Like let's say they have everything you want, but one thing that'll make you not want to be in a relationship. Can everybody put that there for me? I just want to see if there's a consensus. See, I I really want to know. I bet you it's going to be the same thing. If
yeah,
they put it, you see somebody writing, I don't see nobody writing.
It'll come. It'll come.
I know y'all want me to be a freak 24/7, but I am a very good host.
That part.
Because a lot of things fade. Like looks, eventually, that's gonna fade.
Not being honest.
You know, you might not be able to perform, or always.
Hold on.
Come on, communication. Come on.
Stop. We got some good answers here.
Hold on, be love.
Yeah.
No, just being honest. So is Pheel a tree to climb? What?
Are you a tree to climb, Phil? I never knew.
What?
I never knew, Phil.
I don't know.
I heard you a tall drink of water.
I'm only 6 foot. I'm only 6 foot. I ain't that tall. You know, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
They got some good answers here.
Yeah, these are some good answers. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cheating. Okay. So this is what, because I know cheating. If you're watching the video, you can't see the comments, but okay. So we got
disloyalty is one. Disloyalty.
Yeah. Oh, disloyalty, inconsistency.
Got milk.
A bad temper. We got Octavia. Oh, that's my name too. Lion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, right.
So we got a lot of, huh?
She talking about I'm 5'9". Yeah, okay. I'm actually 6 on the nose. Pause, but.
Oh, LGL says she like she said like a tall glass of milk. I thought she was shooting a shot for a minute. My bad.
Got milk.
Oh.
She said, "Oh." Look.
She said you was taller in DC now. Where?
I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot even. Yeah, I'm 6 foot. I mean, I'm not short, but I'm not like a basketball player's height. But I'm 6 foot. I'm good.
So you 6 foot, or you like more like 5'9", like she said?
Hell no, I'm 6 foot on the even.
Well, I've heard before that you're very tall. Yeah. Okay. All right. You know, we like tall drinks of waters.
He looked taller than him.
When he not giving out the magic trick with 2 hands. Okay, no ambition. Yo, Sky Blue, you good at this.
That's a fact.
DJ So Lovely is good at this too. Yep, disloyalty, Queen of Gems said disloyalty, like Ashley said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Send them the link. Oh, the evening experience. I'm sorry.
Is that at the top of the chat? The blue link at the top.
It says Big Phil Speaks in yellow. Then hit that HTTPS.
Yeah, it says Big Phil Speaks in yellow at the top of the chat, and and you can see it's a StreamYard. You can click that. It'll either take you to it, or you can copy and paste that link and put it in your browser, and it should help get you there.
Yeah. Okay. So this is okay. The link up to experience. Okay.
Someone that doesn't support you. That part's so lovely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You know, that's my biggest thing now is men don't like the fact that I work so much. You know how many good guys I couldn't keep because of that?
Girl,
but let me say something. You ain't paying me
I know the struggle.
And Casa Evolution, then you can't tell me nothing. This money gonna always be bigger than your penis. I'm just going, it's always gonna be bigger. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what? You got to pay the cost to be the boss. So,
What the figgity? You was wearing sneakers though, huh? Don't let that be the reason. Yeah. Damn, Evolution. She said, yeah, must be the money.
Hey.
So what about what you need? What do you have to make it work?
Talk to us. You started off.
Oh yeah, Ashley. Go ahead, girl.
Okay. For me, I need some honesty, some communication, some loyalty, and I need some accountability.
Okay, all right. She said,
Mhm.
I need what.
Oh, and I need him to be motivated. Look, I can't have no bums.
There you go. Like, yeah, because we got no ambition. Hey, King. How
What's
you
up,
doing?
Queen? How you
All
doing?
right. I like that. All right, I like the voice. I'm sorry. Let me turn down my freak. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
What up, Phil?
Phil, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now, Phil. Phil, say
Oh,
something. There you go. Oh,
You
okay.
heard
He's gonna
what
come
I
back.
feel.
He's gonna come back. Let me ask you something. Could you answer the question about you hear you, Phil? About what's like a deal breaker for you, in like a woman or
disrespect.
with respect. Yeah. Is that oh I still can't hear you. Can you guys hear me?
I hear you. I don't hear Phil.
Hey
What's
Ashley.
up? Once again, it's
It's
War
not
Mac 3.
spinning. We just can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't hear Phil at all.
Okay. So all right, we're gonna do it. Phil, I'm sorry. Mac 3. Oh, I like the name. Mac 357. Let me ask you something. Is respect really big for men? Like,
1000%.
Mhm.
If
okay.
you have no respect for someone, how can you be with someone? I don't care how great you think your sex is, that's not going to keep me. I
Right.
walk right out the door with no qualms, and I won't be shedding a tear if you think that I'm going to stand there and let you tear me down, disrespect me, call me all types of names. And like my man said earlier, yeah, don't raise your hand. Please don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Would you walk away? Are you
I'm not
hands on?
doing
I'm gonna
There
keep
we
you
go.
off of me because I'm a trained fighter, so I can keep you off of me. But the
Okay.
fact is, I'm not gonna be. Listen,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna pin
Right.
you down. I'm gonna be like this with one hand. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna be like this. Stop.
Yeah, I've
Right.
had to do that. I've had to do that.
And if
Yeah.
you don't listen and you think you're gonna get up, yeah, I got you. Wrong, brother.
Well, let me ask you, what do you because okay,
That's
so
terrible.
like Phil, he said respect. I know that's very big, especially in our community. The respect issue, which has caused a lot of issues in a lot of other areas when it comes to the black community and stuff like that. So I'm so glad you said that because that is so big, and I'm pretty sure, guys, if you agree in these comments, let Mac know.
Well, I
Ashley.
th- but think about it like this.
Hmm.
You've seen in the dynamics that have broken down in the past couple of years, just during the pandemic,
Hmm.
of how much the lack of love, respect, kindness
Yes.
has happened in this dynamic. Like the kids to these days don't even understand what love is. They sit there and they go, um, I call it situationships. Because one minute
Yeah.
I was with him, we were vibing, everything was cool, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden, 5 minutes later, I ain't vibing with him no. It's his energy. His energy's off. And I'll be sitting there looking at them like, what the hell are
houseway.
you talking about? Ain't
Nothing
no
is wrong
vibing
with
and
you.
energy. How about
Yeah.
you don't like the fact that somebody doesn't respect you? Like, we don't go back to the values. Like, the values have left the home. Like, as a comedian said, your grandmother's in the club with you because she's 30 something.
Yes.
Your mom is 20 something, and your daughter is 15. And y'all all are so
Yeah.
close in age that your grandmother's still out like, listen, I ain't watching your kids and I'm going to the club. And
Yes.
Mhm.
there's so much, the family has broken down to the point where nobody knows how to teach those values anymore. They ain't no big mama anymore,
That's a
you know.
fact.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah, that's
fact.
very true.
Hmm.
And
Very true.
so everybody's communication is not set. Like, I've seen a girl that's like not even 2 seconds big looking up at a dude, I'll F you, I with like, and I'm sitting there looking at them
Especially
like,
in New York.
oh no,
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Well, that's where I'm from. I'm from New York. I just moved to
Okay.
Virginia.
What
I'm in
part of New
Virginia
York you
now.
from?
What part of Virginia?
I'm from Mount Vernon, New York, but
Okay.
Yeah, Westchester in the building.
big time. But I don't call it Westchester. Only, yeah, I
I
ain't
mean,
doing
I'm
that.
from Yonkers. So.
All right, YO
Right,
School
that's
Street,
it.
home of the Braves.
What part of VA you in?
Portsmouth.
Okay, the tower, whatever. Okay.
But listen, I seen too much in my lifetime. Now I'm hitting 50 this year, so
Okay.
there's no process that I've seen a lot in my lifetime, and
Mm.
yeah, I don't even. I'm afraid to, and this is crazy. I will go out, I will hold something up if I need to, but when it comes to dating, I'm afraid of that because
Why?
It's a
Afraid of
lot.
dating?
It's a
it's
lot different.
something in this world now that ain't for the regular people anymore. Like it's not a normal process to go out and say, hey, let me get to know you, let me understand who you are as a person. It's like you want to everything want to be instant.
Yeah.
And for
Microwave
me,
People don't have
society.
time
That's a
anymore.
fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I need time. I need time to know who you are. Like Evolution, you cool. I like the fact that you speak your mind. I like the fact that you gangster. But you and me, hell no.
I know a lot of guys tell you
you
that. A lot
you
of them.
you a little bit to the left. Yeah.
It's a lot of different holes in my
And in the
Western
box to the left. Yeah. But
She got a box to the left side under her bed too.
hello. Taking
Yeah.
feathers and sticking it in people's bro.
What? What the
Exit,
figgity?
look, read my lips. Exit only.
That part.
That's where your spot is. I will never know what that spot feels like.
I get it.
But
Have at it.
and to those who like to explore that stuff, listen, that's your bedroom. That ain't mine. And no judgment here. But realistically, there's too much that I guess I'm not remembering because I used to go, how you doing? What's up? They look at you like, you said hi to me? Like even the simplest of greetings and salutations is
It's looked
lost.
at as like
Is
you up to
lost.
something.
Oh, he a Herb. Why you talking like a regular dude? Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice.
What was
They
I
used to
supposed to
say
be
her
talking about?
say simp. This is simp now.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking old school. My bad.
Very true.
So you've been listening to the conversation, right?
Yes.
And love languages are important. The likes are important. Communication, honesty, loyalty, respect. Different things have been brought up. In your life, I don't know, what's your current situation? Well, you said single.
Single.
What's your longest relationship? What it has been? But
18 years married.
dope. Okay, so then this should fit
21
you.
years. 21 years together. 18 years married.
Then this should fit you perfectly. What was the glue when it was together? What was that property, or what was the attribute that kind of kept y'all glued till it became unhinged or whatever?
All right, so I'm gonna give you the glue, and then I'm gonna tell you what was the solvent that took away the glue.
Got you.
All right, the glue. This is crazy. In 2023, I'm gonna say a word that y'all haven't heard in a long time. Love.
Love, so many things. Yeah. That part.
The solvent came in when she thought about herself only. Now, women say, I want a good man, but you got to know how to treat him.
Right.
If you always going me, and never go, hey, babe, let's do something that you want to, hey, let's try something you want to try. Hey, and you're thinking about yourself, eventually you are by yourself.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, the day that I stop talking is the day that I'm done. I stopped talking for a while. And then we got divorced. Normally it's the woman who files the papers. I file the papers. I said I'm not here to be carry on luggage. I'm not here to be something that I don't want. I want a wife. I don't want somebody who's still in the mindset of me, and not thinking about we.
I get it, yeah.
And you know, here's a guy who used to send 3 dozen roses to the job for no reason.
Oh,
That word.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I ain't listening. I ain't listening to you, Evolution, because you said you ain't got no heart. Listen, you go see go see the wizard. Go see the
I've been
wizard.
known to speed heart rates up, but you know.
Go see the wizard. He got a heart for you. But
off to see the wizard.
I like girly stuff too. I'm a girly girl.
So here, a matter of fact, this is an example of the ungluing. It's Valentine's Day. I sent 3 dozen to the job. I put 3 dozen in the house. I filled the house full of balloons. I cooked her favorite meal. Cause I know how to cook.
That's beautiful.
Lobster, air wild rice, made my own coconut cream sauce, laid everything out, played the music, got the candles going around the tub. First thing she did when she came in the house was, why'd you spend all this money on these balloons? That's a waste of money.
Oh, she ungrateful. That's great. I popping balloons and tens.
Wow.
No, I took the balloons and I let them out the window.
Oh, that.
Oh,
now I can
shit.
appreciate that. I can appreciate that.
I said, I'm done. I said, you won't get me to do this again. I said, instead of looking at what you thought I wasted, how about the fact that I took the time to do it?
Facts.
That's a fact.
No consideration. That's crazy. I ain't that heartless. That's crazy.
And that's the
she
thing,
younger
right?
than you?
Huh?
She was younger than you, like
older.
She like a young girl. Or?
Older.
And she was like, "Oh, that's that bitterness." See, dang, I wish we could talk about that. Cause
that's the thing, right? If we are this guy that you all say that y'all want, but either you don't want to or you don't know how to appreciate it and or reciprocate it, then it's all for naught. It's all for nothing. And it wastes both party sides time. And ladies, y'all have to, and I'm saying this, y'all have to say, okay, if this is what I say I want, you have to be willing to receive it. Open your heart, open your mind to receive it. And even if things aren't the best, work on the things that are workable in yourself first, but in conjunction with your mate, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, because anything worth having is worth working at.
Hey,
I don't know. It got to be some other underlying issue because
she probably had another man.
Usually it is. Usually it is.
That's the
she
first
didn't.
thing I thought.
Yeah, because
no, look
I
at me.
can't see.
Look at me. No, I will not trash her like that. She's a selfish person, but not a cheater. We neither one of us. Most
I don't mean
marriages.
cheating. It could, but I just can't see like.
Look at me. Listen to me. If you met her, you would understand. There's some people who never fully commit to something because they're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm trying this, but I don't know how to work it really, and I don't know which way it's going to go. So I'm not going to fully put everything into it because I don't think it's going to last.
I know that person. I know that person. It's almost like this is too good to be true, so I'm gonna wait until it fall apart. Yeah, because it's gonna.
After all those years,
being pessimistic as opposed to being optimistic.
Yeah.
Listen,
I know that person, but I'm gonna be honest. That's a sign of a mental illness too. A big sign of a mental illness.
she's getting therapy. So after I left,
okay, so that makes.
Look at me.
Yeah,
After I left, I'm working on myself and I'm doing my things in which I need to do. I said, well,
wow.
God bless. I was like this. God bless you. Do you?
I ain't gonna tell you how I know that, but I know about it. Yeah.
How long ago were y'all separated, divorced, and all that?
I'm gonna say it's been about 6 months now.
Oh, so it's kind of fresh.
Oh, it's
Let me
fresh.
ask.
Oh, that's
No,
That's why
no,
you had her
no.
back so quick.
Stop with the fresh. I tell people this all the time, and the reason why I tell people this is there's a there's a difference when something's fresh because of the fact that you're just realizing this, or just this has been going for a long
For a long
time.
time. I get
So
you.
my emotions are like I'm fine,
I
and there's people go, how can you be fine? Easy.
you dealt with it long enough to have that moment and that time. The reason why I asked, because I was going to say, because you said she's a couple years older. Do you think she possibly could be
5 years
through?
older.
Do you think she could be going through life changes?
No.
To whereas because that
yeah,
changes.
that plays a part.
It plays
Yeah.
a part mentally.
It does, in the sense, if that person has like going through the change and this and that. No, that wasn't her. Listen, I think the change would be afraid of her. That's what I'm. She's the type of person. She's always linear. She was from the islands. She was Jamaican, but she lived in England for a long time, so she talked like this and all that. All right, but the process with her is she saw something happen with her mom when she was a child,
And it stuck with her.
and it stuck with her.
Trauma.
So when I say that, not trauma in the sense of physical, but in the sense of
Mental. Yeah.
her father took every dime that her mom had, wiped her bank account out,
Oh wow.
and went off to England,
Oh wow.
and left her mother without anything. Her mother rebuilt though. Her mother is a strong, super strong woman. But you can understand, even when her mom knew that there were certain things that her daughter wasn't doing, she said to her daughter, and I never forget this, she said, you need to cook for your man. You need to take care of your husband. He's a good man. He works hard. I was working 2 jobs. I was banging out work. I was coming home, and I have a radio show. So I was doing my show. I wasn't, most people, even when I went to red carpet events and different other things, because I've had a lot of superstars, and when I say that, I'm talking about Emmy award-winning actors, Grammy award-winning artists on my show. And I tell people, in this world, I'm a little bit different than when I'm at my regular job. So that's when people pull up on my page and go, isn't that, wait, that person in your comment? Yeah, what's up? How you doing? But she facilitated to say back to her mother, you're old fashioned. I'm a woman in this time. I'm not doing that. So, and when I looked at her, she said, you knew that before you got with me. So don't act like it's something new. I said, but
And you did. So she's right.
No, she's not. She's not.
She wasn't like that before.
Because my thing is, if I can sit there and cook for you, what's the problem with your hand?
No, but I'm saying if she was like that before, then she got
No, she's not right. The fact is, when you become one with someone and you become a nucleus, you can't say I was like this, because you two are trying to survive together. And let me teach you something. So I'm older than you. I'm gonna teach you something that you should know before you get married. If the process is you coming in as an individual and you trying to make a relationship work, that doesn't work. You have to find a way to mesh the two, where you can
I get what you're saying, but if you have somebody already in the beginning who is saying this is who I am and I'm not changing and I'm not willing, that's what I mean. I'm not talking about somebody who.
No, but that's my thing. But that's the process. But I'm putting it out there to the world, the masses who are here, that you can't go into a relationship. And the one thing that they say that men don't do is talk like this. So this is a process where you have a man who is one that can go hold something up if he needs to. Like I said, I'm the guy they call when something goes wrong.
Can I ask a question, though?
In the same breath, I'm the same guy that can hold you when you're hurting. So
I
the
understand
process
that.
is there has to be a balance between
I
the
understand
two,
it.
because too many times people don't. They say, I want my man to be able to communicate with me. So if you got somebody talking to you and you ain't listening, you got a guy who's trying to hold you and you don't want to be held. What is his purpose in your life? He has none.
I understand that. I get what you're saying, but I also believe in I get what Ashley's saying too. It's like, I'm showing you who I am. Believe me, you can't change me. That's who I
That's what
am.
I'm saying.
So if you enter into a marriage, any type of situation with me, and I showed you who I was, you get what I'm saying? That's who I
that's
am.
where the communication comes in, because it's a difference of. That's why I walked away from my situation, because it was like, if we're having conversations, I'm having these conversations with you beforehand so I can know if you're willing to compromise. If I don't see that, then I know that you're not willing. So it makes no sense for me to
Then
keep
hold up.
moving
But then
forward.
if you turn around in a relationship and there's something that you don't like from the person and you ask them to change it and they change it, what's your problem?
Well, you mean if the wait, say it again. You
If they
said if they
change it, we
change.
good. We good, because
Okay.
that means
No,
they're
but
willing to
no.
compromise.
But don't ask for something that you're not willing to do, and that's the thing that a
That's
lot
right.
of people do. And I'm gonna say, you notice I say people, and I don't put it on a man or a woman. I just put it down the line. People have a tendency to ask for stuff,
But not willing to do the
but
same
not willing to
thing.
give. So don't tell. So that's why I said to you about your statement, and this is why I'm a very logical person. And I think very, very linear than most people. Most people think inside of a box. And what your answer was that you gave me about her, well, she showed you who she was. No. Don't ask for something you're not willing to give. Don't say to me, hey, change this part of yourself because this is not what I want in my life, and I think it would work on and help our relationship to be better. And I turn to you and say the same thing, and you go to me, well, this is who I no, that doesn't work.
Right.
Like I
I
No.
said,
get
I
it does
understand
not
that.
work.
yes, I understand that, and I'm not that person, right? So it's certain conversations that he had with me where he said to me, he said, I think you are, we were talking about something that had nothing to do with our relationship, but me as a person. He said, I think you're in comfortability. And I had to say, in a certain area. And I was like, hold up. My first thought was like, what you? I didn't say nothing. I thought about it. I said, you know what? Instead of me responding, I said, let me go and ponder that, because I need to see if that's the truth.
Okay.
Like, if what you're saying makes sense. And I went and I sat with it. And he was right. So I'm not
Well,
talking from a
you're the
place of
first.
being.
But you're a woman who actually thought about something that somebody said to them. But a lot of times, there are women who have been through so much, and I'm not saying that there hasn't been somebody who's been through something, but you can't put yourself with someone if you haven't checked, as he said earlier, did the work to be with someone else, because you can't turn. The one thing you have to do in a relationship, which is the craziest and scariest thing, is be vulnerable and to open up and to disconnect yourself from what your normal practices. And I'm locked in and I'm 10 toes down. You gotta sometimes go, okay,
Right.
I got 5 of my toes down, but I got one leg up. As opposed to always, I'm locked in, you can't change this. This is who I, because if you do that, who are you affecting? You're affecting your relationship, affecting your nucleus, you're affecting everything around you. And most people don't do that. What they do is, well, if he ain't doing what I want, you gonna leave. That's it. I'm done with you. As opposed to going, why is he telling me this? Why is he thinking like this? Why is he feeling that he has to put his back up? Nobody does that. Because I don't want to hear the other side. I just know my side, and that's what I need to put out there to the world.
Let me ask you this. People in the comments have been asking,
Yeah, I've been reading too.
was she a cooker like early on in your relationship or marriage?
Oh, look, this is the thing. You know, everybody puts the okie doke out there. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna cook you the meal, and she can cook.
Yep.
Jamaican style, she can cook. Put
Mm-hmm.
chef it up, blah blah blah. Ha, yeah, I got all the goodies. And then all of a sudden, okay, we together now, so this is what we doing. It's like, what?
Oh, so she got comfortable and kind of changed a little bit in that aspect.
You know
She
what?
put
She
up
asked me
the
to
wedding
stop.
representative.
She asked me to stop. She said, "You cook too rich. Like you cook. Like you throw down in the kitchen." I'm like, and yeah. And the thing is, I cleaned up after myself too. Nobody had to do the dishes. But the fact is, like I said, when somebody's used to a process where they can't fully commit to something, why are you there? And I
Yeah.
told her I felt like it was like trying on a dress. And now that you tried it on and you see what it looks like and you've been in it a while, yeah, I don't want this dress no more. Because my thing is like you wanted to be able to look at your girlfriend. Yeah, I was married. As
Is it
opposed
like
to,
falling out of love? You think? You think maybe she just fell out of love?
no.
You don't think so after 18 years?
Listen, when I walked away that day, that last day,
Mm-hmm.
she hugged me, she kissed me, and she said, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate the time that you spent in my life.
That was
I'm
nice.
just, she said, I'm sorry we couldn't be together. But the thing is, I know oil and water. My thing is, I can move my mind and my heart to go, okay, maybe there's something I need to work on with you or by myself, and I'm okay with doing that. But if you're not willing to do the same, myself.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm just reading some of the comments. I don't know if you want to do that, Phil, or not.
you good? You
I
good?
can't see any.
Well, let me read some of them for you, right? Because it. Okay, so one of them says, "This DJ so lovely. It kind of sounds like he wants to be loved the way he loves, but it doesn't work like that." Then LGR Real Talk says, okay, so then Sky Blue says, it's pathetic to be with someone and not want love for that. Be alone and work on your trauma first. That was the same thing you said, Matt. Um, I'm trying to, okay, so after that, when you recognize it and see what it is, why are you there? Okay, that goes back to LGL's. I think LGL, you tell me if I'm wrong, but I remember that
Mm.
she was kind of confused around the time I was. Um, and she was, I guess she's saying like if you recognize that there was a problem and I'm saying you see what it is, why are you there?
Okay, so I've been
When did
asked
she
that
Okay.
start
question.
having the issue
No,
that
no,
she was
no.
like to
Listen,
revisit?
I can answer both questions. Now, for the
Okay.
first person, it's not about the way I want to be loved. I'm open to love.
Mm.
So there's no, I gotta have love this. See, and that's why when somebody says a language, I speak one language, love. Um, Agape love is an open-ended love. There's no end to it. I'm open to loving someone, caring about them, being there for them, and everything else.
Mm.
What I have a problem with is when that's not reciprocated. So if that's what you're hearing, there's no specific way I want you to give that love, but I want you to love me, but give it. Don't hold on to it and say, "Well, we doing it," because it's not happening that way. And the other part is recognizing something in someone. Do you throw the baby away with the bathwater when something goes awry, when there's a
Mm.
problem,
Good question.
or do you try to work on it? So even though I recognize this from day one, I said we both are two different people trying to form a nucleus, trying to form this together. Let's work on it together. So we
Right.
worked on it, or so I thought, and that process didn't happen. So I kept working.
Mhm.
She kept moving. We went to
Mm.
a marriage counselor.
Mhm.
The counselor said, "Well, tell me what your problem with him is." Well, I want certain things out of life and he doesn't. I said, I waited till she finished. And I said, that's not true. The way
Mhm.
you want things out of life is you just want to jump out there and hopefully it works. I
Mm.
like to plan things out. I'm sorry.
Mm.
And the way in which you maneuver, say for instance, buying a house. I said, you like spending money, 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 and then go, I want to buy a house, but yet you don't have anything to pay for that mortgage.
Can I ask a question? I'm sorry. What's your sign and what's her sign? I'm into the signs. What were your signs?
I'm a Libra. I don't know what February 4th is.
What's that? Like a Pisces or a?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Give me a
Well, what's
second.
your birthday, Ashley?
March 15th.
Are you in March? So, Aquarius.
I think it's Aquarius.
And a Libra. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get a little clarification.
So,
all right, thank you.
Recognizing something and somebody working on things. So the counselor said, and I quote, they looked me dead in my face and said, okay, did you hear what she said? And I repeated exactly what she said back. She said, well, now tell me your part. And before I started speaking, she said, and the counselor said, well, why did you do that? Well, he talks for a long time and I don't like that. She said, it's not about how much he talks, but it's more about what he's saying that you're not hearing.
That part.
She said, when you do that, you close yourself off to information that can maybe set you back on the path that you need to be on, henceforth while you're here. She said, so take the opportunity to hear what he's saying, not to hear to answer back, but to hear what he's saying. And as you said, Ashley, sit with it. We left out of that counselor. She said, I'm not going back to that quack. Why?
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of get it though. If we got to go, I'm just saying, I kind of get it. Because if we got to go to the marriage counselor, it's over. Like
that's not no. That's not
true.
That's not true.
I think you should go from the beginning. From when you're dating, when you're on the way and you think you're gonna get married, an engagement, you should go.
It's because like
even as a single person,
it's no compromise. It don't seem like it's no compromise on either side. You said you didn't want to do what she wanted you to do, right? And she didn't want to do what you wanted to do. So it's
hold up. I went to this is the thing is, and this is what I mean. People have ears, but they hear what they want. I never said that. I went to the counselor so we can better communicate and find a path that we both can work together to facilitate to have a better relationship. So that's the purpose of going to a counselor.
Did she want to go or you wanted to go?
I wanted to go.
See, that's the problem.
That's not a problem.
You have her doing stuff that she don't want to do. You get what I'm saying?
She's a grown woman. She could have easily said no.
And this is why I stay single. No disrespect. I'm just saying, because if a person don't want to be changed, you cannot change them. They may compromise a little bit, but in the end, that real person, who they are, is coming back out. You know what I'm saying? They may try to change for you, but you should just take a person as they are.
Hold up, but then don't go into the world asking for something that you're not willing to give.
You asked for her hand in marriage. She didn't get down on her knee. You knew who she was. You said before.
Hold up. Knowing who a person is and them saying, I'm going to do my best by you. When you both standing up there and taking, I don't know if you ever been married, Evolution, but it's easy to sit there and say to someone what you think as opposed to doing it. When you do it, I guarantee you're going to find something. I'm not going to do
it because I don't want to do it.
That's my point. Yeah. So it's easy to sit there and say, well, I think this and I think that. You ain't never been married. When you say to someone, when you look,
I wouldn't know you unless you came up and told me the story.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Because when you walk down that aisle together with someone, you're saying to them, I'm taking all of this off. We're together now, and we're going to make a nucleus happen. We're going to make a process where both of us are trying to find a best way to live together, to love together, to be happy together.
I understand that.
So all of those processes are where you're supposed to find that way. It may start off, it might start off rough, it might start off rocky, but you're supposed to together work. That's what your hand in marriage is. Working together to keep each other going through life.
I understand. I guess we'll agree to disagree because I'm not changing myself. I don't care if you put, you know what I'm saying, a diamond mind on my hand. I'm going to be myself. You have to take me over.
I get what you're saying. But
you know what I'm saying?
But Evolution, when you do find that person, what you're going to realize is that the same way you taking them flaws and all, they're taking you flaws and all. But the process from the time you all meet to the time that y'all get married to beyond that, you're doing this. You're coming from here, you're doing this.
I understand
In this process, there is some compromising. You don't have to lose yourself, but there are some things. The way in which you do things by yourself, sometimes you change them. But when you love that person, you do it out of a want to do it, not because I have to do it, not because he's telling me or she's telling me to do it, because I love them enough that I want them to be comfortable and be okay with even some of my bad habits that I might not be able to change right away, and vice versa. But it might be a way you fold your clothes. It might be, as talkative as you are, or what it might be a lot of things. It might be big things, it might be small things, but there's a meshing process where you squeeze stuff through and it catches some of the bullshittery that you no longer want to have with you, but the best of you, and some of the other bullshit, the smaller, finer shit will come through. You can't say I'm not going to change, because if you love that person, you'll want to change something, not everything.
I can change, but if it's not me, it's going to go right back. This is what I'm saying.
Not lose
if it's
yourself.
Not truly me, it's not going to stay the same.
But that's a part of it. It'll be part of the evolution of evolution, not the you losing you.
But I'm changing for you, not because I want to change.
No, you're changing.
No, it's not. No,
you changing for you to be a better you for him, as he will be doing the same thing for you, because there'll be something in that man that you're not going to like. Some of those things can fall off right away. Some of those things take time to fall off, and some just ain't gonna fall off. It's part of the 80-20 thing, deciding what you can tolerate out of your person.
Right.
I guess I'm different because I don't ask people to change. You show me who you are, it's not about work with it or I won't.
It's not about that. It's about the communication, because
it's about two people, right? Two different people with two different personalities, two different characteristics, two different things, two different traumas, two different upbringings, everything. Now we got to merge it together. So it has to be some give and take. Like, we got to, somebody, we got
to change, and they go back. That meant they didn't want to change.
No, but see this,
they did it for you. It's not.
But it's not me saying evolution. It's not me saying evolution. I need you to change. I need you to stop doing this. Is what it is in the communication of us getting to know each other, finding out the quirks, the pet peeves, the things that make you tick, the things that make you turned off, and making a personal decision. Like, okay, he doesn't like this, or she doesn't like this. Let me try to do this different. They're not asking you to do it, but you love them and care about them enough to say, I'm willing to make an effort.
And when it comes to certain things like changing,
it's gonna happen.
Nobody's perfect, but it's the part. That's the thing. I can't be you need to do this, and you looking at me, you. We have to.
But a lot of men do that.
A lot of women do it too.
I talked about it earlier. A lot of men are, you need to do this better. You need to do that better. And this is kind of why I stay single.
No, but that's on both sides of the table. The point is, we need to stop pointing the fingers and look in our own mirrors and work on the internal us. And in doing so, we're showing that we care enough about the other person that we're considering their dislikes, the things that turn them off, the things that make them angry.
If you a nitpicker, it ain't gonna work. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's not about
like, I'm not talking about fundamental things. That's your personality. We're talking about, like I said, communication. If you're a bad communicator, you need communication in life. So that's a life skill. You gotta work on those things. Like,
no, of course not. That's something you have to do on your own. Yeah.
No, you have to do the work, but you have to be willing. Are you willing to do
it? That part. And in a marriage, it takes two. I've been there. In a marriage, it takes two. You can't have one person working for the betterment of the relationship and the other person fighting against you or not for it, because then your relationship will dissolve. Your marriage will dissolve.
Right.
And nobody needs to dictate one to the other, this, that, and the third. But like I said, in the foundation, if you build a strong foundation and the communication is there, you'll learn the things that your partner does not like or can do without of. And in some of them, you'll be able to change. It's like your spiritual relationship. A lot of times people go into these spiritual relationships and they figure, okay, I got to change everything I'm doing now. I got to be the best person I'm going to be. Right. It don't work like that.
Right. No.
You walk and you're going to stumble. You're going to fall. You're going to go backwards a little bit. but you keep getting up and trying to move forward. And in the relationship, is the same thing. Like I might not cook that much, or I might not da da da. But let me go on YouTube. Let me find a recipe. I'm gonna surprise my man, and I'm gonna show him that I love him, and I'm gonna make a meal. And it's gonna mean that much more to him because he's gonna say, "Oh, she don't really cook." So the fact she went out her way to look for that special recipe and put it together, being that she's not a cook, and I'm using that as one example, it's gonna go a long way because he gonna like, "Oh, she loved me."
Okay.
Little things.
But what if she does that, and like, what if she doesn't do that? Because that's not her. Then what happens? Like, that's how you want to do it. You want to compromise. What if she don't want to compromise?
Then you got the wrong. You got the wrong man or woman.
If you don't want to compromise,
you got to compromise.
Just be alone.
Yeah.
Right. But my thing is say for instance, you don't like anger in a relationship. The guy's always angry, always willing to punch a hole in the wall. That's a thing that you don't want around you, right?
Yeah, that's
now. If you love this man, you gonna go to him and say, "Baby, I understand things make you frustrated. I understand things piss you off. I understand that there's certain things that make you really, but around me, I can't have that because this hurts me, this bothers me, and I'm scared of you. And all I want from you is your love, not your anger." Now, if a woman says that to a man and he's not willing to, because this is a part of me and this is who I am, as opposed to
accountability.
As opposed to
deal with that person.
Well, hold on,
but come back. But you're telling him to change. It's gonna come back.
I know you give an example. It's just an example, I guess. Because that wouldn't be
like I'm kind of logical with my stuff, and you show me who you are. That's what I'm dealing with. I don't try to change people. If I can deal with your flaws, I'll deal with it. But if I can't, or I see something, I'm out. Like I'm not trying to change no grown person. Like so, in a lot of ways, that's why sometimes I ask like why people just don't come from that standpoint. Like why are you always trying to change the other person? If these people are grown, they're over 21, they are who they are.
Okay, right. So psychologists and people who are self-help people, go with the evolution and don't write these books to help people to change.
I don't care. I write a book too. Like
evolution says
reality,
nobody's supposed to change. You're supposed to accept the person who they are.
Reality, please. If you punch
this is what I think. I think that
sleep with you,
if you meet a person in a particular way, I do think you should say, okay, am I before you jump into a marriage with a person? I think you should say, am I comfortable if they never change? Can I live with this person?
That part, the 80-20 rule. Yeah.
That part. But what for me, I want to see in a person that they are willing to compromise.
That part.
Because for me,
that part.
If we're entering into a marriage, right? To me, it's a partnership. You're not you, and I'm not me. We're one. We together. We one entity. So you should be, if like it shouldn't be like, oh, me against you. I'm fighting against you. It's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be like, okay, like I'm changing or I'm working on this for the betterment of both of us, for the betterment of our family, for the betterment of us building legacy and our future and whatever. So that's how I think about it.
Right, because you said the person that you're with had to make some changes and adjustments in himself to want to be with you, right?
He did it of himself. He did it
in
himself.
I didn't make him do
it.
But that's my point. He made a conscious choice. But there's certain things that you were willing to walk away from because, like you said, you moved away because of the fact that there was a process that there were certain things that he wasn't showing you or giving you that you needed in order for it to be where y'all could find that common ground that y'all can both walk on. And what I'm saying is,
it was hard. It was hard. I was some crying.
But that's the thing. There's no easy to that. So if a person loves somebody enough, they're gonna, and especially if it's something that's not necessary, you can be willing to lose that because that's not something that's going to keep you going. It doesn't sustain your life. Like you said earlier, evolution, it doesn't get you the bag. If it's not compromising the bag and it's not compromising your life and taking away your health, then those are the things that you should be. If you love a person enough, and it shouldn't be just for them, it should be for yourself, especially if it's something that can help you to find a better way to be in life.
Right.
So if everybody goes around you and goes, you're this, 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 ain't all those people wrong?
Right.
I'll
Yeah,
be
so-
honest.
certain things like if
If
he's
you try
like,
to change
oh,
me, you're gonna be messed up.
if he was to say like, you kind of goofy
You
because
gonna be
I am
unhappy, brother. I'm
and
gonna
he's
be
like,
probably
you need
sleeping
to
with your
change
brother
that.
because I'm tired of you complaining about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You're
That's
gonna
what-
be
but-
messed up. I'm gonna sleep with your brother, your daddy, and everybody else who likes everything I did. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not the
You're
one.
crazy
Y'all
for
in the
real.
comments, y'all recognize it ain't me. You don't want this.
but
Trust me,
but
I'm
but
not
no,
changing.
this,
I love me.
but see, no, that's the thing. That's the
Dead
thing.
ass.
Because I see what So Lovely said. She said most requests for change in relationship are things that are directly tied to insecurity. We're not talking about requests for you to change. We're talking about the natural course of things as you're growing to become one, to make a personal effort, because you already know the likes and dislikes of the person you're with, married to, or about to be married to, that you make a personal effort, not me as Phil saying, So Lovely, I need you to stop doing XYZ. But in our conversations, getting to the point of going down the aisle, whatever, you find out that I just don't like certain things, or it kind of don't sit right with me, certain things. And you amongst yourself, in your thoughts, say, okay, this is the fact he don't like that. Okay, I'll work on that.
Right.
There are some
Like,
things. There
If
are
she
some
wants
things.
to.
right.
That's what
For
I'm saying.
example,
That's the want.
I didn't like
I'm
his
not talking about that.
communication, right?
Huh?
I didn't like his communication, but he said to me one thing that he said about me. He didn't say he didn't like it, but he was like, you take on too much. You think you can do everything and you can't. And so he literally was like, well, I was like, well, I think I can do that. He was like, but no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not, because I don't think you can. And it was like, I didn't like it, but I had to sit back and think, I'm like, and then guess what? I still didn't agree. 2 weeks later, I was overwhelmed by all the stuff I had on my plate. So
you see my face because I want
Cam
to
up,
say
So
something,
Lovely. Come up
but
here.
I want to
Come
put
up
the
here.
church hand up and leave the room because first of all, you know what I'm saying? I damn, I hate to say this. Yeah, Sky Blue, you already know. Don't tell me what I can do, especially if you're not helping me with it. Please get out of my way.
But
You know what I'm saying?
wait.
You
You
can't do it.
you're
Now you
thinking
gotta
of it
issue
no,
wrong,
he
though.
was.
Yeah,
It was a me and him thing. It was a me.
Wait.
and
But I'm
him
gonna ask you a
thing.
question. I'm gonna ask you one question. For
I get it
evolution.
all around his head.
But evolution. But the funniest thing is, she found out he was right.
He was right, and it
She was
wasn't
right?
a thing. It wasn't a thing for me.
Or
It
you
was
believed it, so you
something
didn't
that
do
I
it.
was
You know what I'm
asking
saying?
of him to do with
Because
me.
he could have messed your confidence up. Now you can do it. Because he done said you can't do it. This is what.
Here we go.
Let me tell you something. You know how many
Evolution.
people told me, "Oh,
I'm gonna call you
know,
de-evolution from now on.
no, I'm
De-evolution.
serious. You know how many people told me after my mother was murdered, oh, you might as well just get in the plot with her and die because you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to have no money. Your mother was all you could have. Let me tell you something. When you tell me I can't do something, I need to do it times 10. Now these same people are borrowing money from me. They looking at me right away, my Lexus. They
He
asking me for
wasn't
money
saying I
credit.
couldn't do
But
it. He was
that's
saying
a
I
positive
couldn't
thing.
Nothing.
right
And a man is very
now.
quick to
He
tell
was
you you
saying
can't do
too
something
much
because they
right
want you to be too
now.
Hold on,
ambitious
hold on.
or
One
more
mic.
ambitious than them.
One mic. Evolution.
Yeah, like
What the example? Hold on, evolution. The example you gave is of ambition, of goal, of drive. There's nothing wrong with that. You say I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. But when it comes to relationship, it's a compromise. It's a give and take. No man is supposed to be there just for everything you want him to do, without you being there for the things he wants of you. And when you have two adults that have lived a life, you're an independent woman. You do you. There is some grace that you have to give, and in that grace, there's compromise to be the best woman you can be for that man, and him the same way. Not you alone, but him the
that's
same
not
way.
support. That's no
what,
support.
No, listen.
Help her. You're not trying to help me,
Listen,
but you're telling me to
no.
stop.
It wasn't
Who
that.
said
It
that?
was
Nobody said that. What are
See,
you talking
right.
about?
that's the only part she
Did he
heard.
help you in any
That's
type
the
of way?
part
Because I
she
didn't hear that
heard.
part.
No,
That's
it
the
wasn't.
only part
It
she
wasn't
heard.
that. It wasn't that. I already had all of these things that I was doing on my
So
own
lovely.
that I was.
Hit that link.
I was carrying, right? And it was something that I wanted us to do together, right? And he was like, "You have all of these other things. I don't think that you could juggle all of this stuff, right?" So he said, "Let's put it on the table." And I was upset about it, but the things that I already had going on, I got overwhelmed with those things. Not even what I was asking from him, but the things that I already had going on. And I needed to take a step back and try and kind of take a like readjust to what I had going on. Right. So at the end of the day, he was right. Because it was like if I would have took this on with him, right? What I was asking him to do, he got the time. He all in, right?
Of course
But
he got the
me,
time. He's
he's
watching
looking
you.
at everything I have and he's saying, I don't
He's
know,
watching
like,
you work.
No, that's
Of
not what
course he
she's
got the
saying.
time. He watching
That's
you
not
work.
what she's saying.
Wow. That's what I
Lord,
mean.
Lord,
De-evolution. What up?
Lord.
Cause yo, when I tell you this is my whole life, man was always telling me, you can't do this, you
See?
can't do that.
You see what I mean?
But that's
Hold on.
not.
Now this
But
is the
that's
crazy
not.
part. No, wait.
I'm a
Listen to what she
3-time
just said.
entrepreneur. Not
No, but
one.
listen
That's not
to what
we
she
not
just said.
talking about entrepreneurship though.
We're not talking about
Hold
what
on.
you can't
Wait,
We're
do.
not something else.
No, but
I
listen to what she just said. And this is the thing. So there was a man in your life, and I can say this because I'm listening to you now.
There's a couple of them.
That traumatized you.
No,
That
no
tried
trauma.
to
My mother getting murdered
hold
traumatized
on.
me.
No.
Traumatized me.
See, hold on.
What they said to you about what you couldn't be, that
You could
traumatized you
say
too. But it
to
pushed you.
another person, about trauma. You could tell me I had trauma, and people go through trauma. You went through trauma with some guy
Yes,
because
death from my
there's
mother was
somebody
the biggest trauma in my life.
who tried to take away, told you couldn't do something, tried to make you seem like you were less than yourself. And
They
like you
floating in
just
them
said,
graves now.
you had to show them that you
They were
could
dead to
be
me.
the top notch, the best, the biggest, the baddest. My thing is, and I say this again, everybody has their thing that somebody, listen, my father was killed 26 years ago this year.
Sorry to hear
The
that.
fact is, I understand when it comes to certain things that happen in life, that traumatic situations, and then people compound them by saying more stuff on top of it. So the process is, you had to find a way in yourself to keep fighting. And the thing is, you still fighting. And the thing is, but when you fight now, you ain't fighting with nobody. You fighting with yourself.
No, not at all. I'm just showing my haters that y'all not going to be able to get me. It ain't going to work like that. You know what I'm saying? So every disappointment, I use it as a stepping stone to be bigger than I already was.
A driving
because
force.
I got to show you
force.
that you can't tell me what I'm going to do because I know me better than anybody knows me.
That's different though. That's in a personal setting of being a driving force to propel you to get beyond what they think you can be. In a relationship, it's not about you. It's not about him. It's about y'all trying to be
So you
one.
have to think about me if I'm doing something, and you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me, oh, you can't do that.
Evolution.
That
That's
could break
not what.
your confidence.
That's not what we're saying. You said either in the last live or earlier today, I forget. I'm ready to be submissive to a man.
I am very submissive when I have a man.
Hold on.
I just don't know a lot of
listen,
men.
listen. To be submissive, you have to be willing to serve.
Of course.
A true leader will serve.
Of course.
How are you going to serve if you don't know how to serve? One, not willing to serve. Two, not willing to maybe do something different to serve properly or the right way that will and have that man to do the same for you.
When did I say I couldn't serve?
If you only want to do it your way,
polyamory is serving. You know this, right?
No, listen to what I'm saying. If you're doing it your way only, if it doesn't necessarily fit or line up with what either he's used to or okay with or comfortable with or likes, it'll be for nothing. But if you care enough, just like if he care enough, put it this way: you might be a very clean person, right? You might get with a man that's clean, but maybe a little junky or not so clean. Might throw his pants and his socks across the room, and that might be a pet peeve for you. But when he finds this out while y'all talking, he makes a conscious effort to change that. Not trying to change himself, like, oh, she's running me, but he cares enough about evolution to say, you know what? My baby don't like that. Let me pick these clothes up and put them in a hamper where they supposed to go anyway. Let me do something different to show her that I care about her, that I consider her, and I think about her thoughts. That's what it's about. It's not about you telling him or him telling you get them damn socks off the floor. I told you da da da.
That's what I'm saying. I don't nitpick. If I know he dirty, then I obviously when I got into that relationship, I know he dirty. So that's something I'm already have to deal with. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like in every story I'm hearing, like the thing with the balloons and stuff. It wasn't serious.
So lovely.
You know what I'm saying? Socks on the floor, being dirty. It's not.
No,
serious.
you got to understand. That might not be your thing. That's an example. That might not be your thing. But some people are very OCD. Very.
You need to be by yourself.
Not necessarily.
Stop trying to change folks.
No. You just have to. You have to align with somebody that you're compatible with, and or can deal with their things.
We might be doing himself. Phil, I'm not. Let me tell you something. If that's
telling you something. Listen.
I think it's so simple. Just let people be people. When I come into, I don't really do relationships for that. Because let me tell you something. I thought I found the one a little while ago. When I tell you he nitpick so much, I'm like, oh no, I'll just sleep with him and go about my business. Because there's no way, you know what I'm saying, that I could be dealing with. You always got a problem like a female. You mad emotional. I don't need no emotional men that's bleeding every month like me. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? And you got an issue with everything a woman do. It's like
that's not what I'm saying.
Let it rock. It ain't gonna look. You ain't changing her conversation. She ain't listening to you. She said what she said.
I hear you.
Deal with it.
Let's say we a couple. I'm not saying evolution. I need you to have dinner on the stove. I need you to have my clothes on. I need you to.
Maybe your last dinner,
I'm not saying none of that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, while we're learning each other, before we get to the ring and get married, and in conversations, evolution. What pisses you off? What was it? What has gone wrong in your relationships? What did that man do? When we find out certain things, we're supposed to put it in our mental Rolodex. Both of us. Me as things that tick you off or pissed you off or you don't like, and vice versa. You with etc. And in the getting together and getting closer, we take in consideration the things that you say you don't like, and we taking it of our own personal choice and say, I love this. I'm falling in. I really love this woman. I care enough about her. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change the things that I know I can change. Ask for help or pray on the things that I might need extra help or bad habits that I need to fall away from. Then there's gonna be some things that just inherently me. And if she loves me, but what I'm not saying somebody's telling evolution, you need to do this in order for us to be together. That's not what I'm saying, because that's control. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I know evolution doesn't like certain things. Let me make a personal effort to do something different. Not trying to lose me in a relationship, but loving you enough to say I'm thinking more than of myself. And in a relationship,
everybody's not like that, Phil. So
right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. That's why a lot of relationships fall apart.
I said it. Ain't gonna change.
Not for everybody. You get what I'm saying?
But it should be like that with relationships across the board.
So lovely, you picking my jaws up. No.
But it should be like that with relationships across the board, because there's in friendships, and parent and children relationships. If my son come to me and say, "Mommy, like you yell, I don't like when you raise your voice, or I don't like when you do this," like if it's not it's a bad habit, if it's not fruitful, if it's not making me better or whatever, and it's a hindrance to him, it's hurting him, or it's making him feel some type of way, then why can't I say, like, listen, let me let me adjust and let me think about that. Let me see if that's something I can change.
But what I'm trying to open your eyes to, just like Sky saying, you know what I'm saying? She said, but you can't change her. She don't want to be changed. Not everybody wants to change. Y'all, like,
That's
I'm trying to open your
That's true.
horizons up to there are people in the world that are just gonna be them. If they don't want
Right.
to change, you can't be mad in the ninth inning when you done spent 20, 30 years with them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
what
now
I'm
it's, oh,
saying.
and
And
they want
that's
to change. They
why
showed you
you
all the
should
flaws.
not move forward
That's
with
your
that
fault.
person if you can't accept that.
that's true. That part is
You're
true. Like
right. You're right.
if a person's showing you that they're not considering you in anything or whatever, then yeah, you have to make a decision to say, okay, this is not it. But generally, that should come before the marriage happens.
Yes.
But we are human, and a lot of times as human, we overlook certain things, or we think things will get better, or we'll think that we can change them,
Or
or
we
they will
hope they
change
get
We
themselves.
better.
overlook red
Right,
flags
Hope,
all the
right,
time.
pray.
Mm-hmm.
right.
All the time. All the time.
But
Like, I
you
think
got to
some
also
red flags are sexy. Now, I'm not going to get married to these red
you
flags,
toxic.
but I
Yes,
may
you are.
take it for a test drive, but I'm going to give it right back to whoever it belongs to because that's their problems, not mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I may want it for a night, but I don't want it forever. You know what I'm saying?
And see, you get it. You coming from a place of I'm not in a relationship. I'm single. I'm single. Evolution. Evolution does what she wants. Da 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 da. And that's cool. It's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. But then there's gonna come a time where you're gonna find that one, and you're gonna wanna spend time with that person. You're gonna wanna be around that person. You're gonna wanna you're gonna want to have that some kind of marriage, whether it's justice of the peace or the fairy tale wedding, whatever. There's gonna come a time where you're gonna be like, you know what? He's the one, or she's the one,
And I'm
whatever the
assess
case
his
may be.
flaws and keep on moving if he really is the one.
Right. Right. So lovely. That's why I said
And I'm
accountability.
going to just adjust to whatever his flaws
That's a
are
fact.
because
So
I knew
lovely.
he had flaws before I walked down the aisle with him. You get what I'm saying? I didn't try to change him later on. No. Like, he showed you who he was. Roll with it or roll out.
Exactly.
Like a
That's what
train
He didn't
wreck.
say he
exactly.
didn't. Say, but no,
That's
that's
the
the thing.
fact.
He didn't
That's the
say he
fact.
tried. He didn't say he tried to change her. I guess he got to his breaking point of there being no changes.
It sounded like a lot of nitpicking to me a little bit. I'm just going to be
How? If he didn't say I
That's what.
told her to do.
Hold on. But once
It
again,
did sound
wait.
like a little
Wait.
nitpicking
But
to me.
this is my
It
point.
did. I
I
just
could
got to
sit
be
here
honest.
and hold on, but I could sit here and tell you that you Cro Magnum and you de-evolved because of the fact that. But the thing is, I don't know you as a person. I don't know nothing about you. I just met you tonight. What you can
Right.
tell me is what you perceive, and it's
That's what I
called
just told
conjecture.
you, right?
Hold on, wait, no. It's called conjecture. You're talking, but you're not really saying anything because you don't know me. So
To
the
you.
process is
Because you don't like what I'm saying.
but that's
Oh, it happens all
realistic.
the time.
No,
Trust me.
that's 100%
Open
realistic.
your eyes, Phil.
Anybody could
My
turn
eyes are
around.
open. My eyes are open.
Anybody could turn around and
I'm
say
looking
anything
down.
about anybody and not know who that person is. And this is what we do in life. This is
Yeah.
what we do to our own people. This is what we do to people who do stuff like this. They come, people listen to them, and then they go, I know who this person is. No, you don't. All you know is what the conversation was at that moment.
Right.
So the
And I told
process
you what
is,
I thought,
I'm
right?
never
What I
gonna
heard.
try to change my pattern in your eyes. If you
I
so
didn't tell
choose
you
to,
change. I just said I told you what
I
I
thought I was
heard.
I
That's
thought I
it.
was
I
speaking.
didn't tell
Wait,
you
I
to
was
change
speaking. Oh,
anything.
okay. So like I was saying, so the
Just like you
process
told me,
is,
you could never be
if a
with me
person
and I'm out there.
decides
You don't know me.
to believe what they
You told
want to
me what you
believe,
heard.
there's no process in me trying to change anything in their eyes. Believe what you want. I don't care.
I'm the
But
same way.
the fact is, when a person tries to make fiction fact, that's where I have a problem. Because the fact is, there's no process in you, there's no basis on what you're saying. It's just what you're guessing,
Well,
and
Right.
there's a
he's
whole
making an
process of.
observation.
But he did the same thing to
He's
me when
making
he
an
first came on.
observation.
But this is what trust me, I've been through this a lot. This is what a lot of people do to me. They try to make you feel like, what you're saying is out there. Or what you're saying is not relevant. It don't matter. I'm still going to be me. I'm telling you what I heard, just like everybody in the comments have told you what they've heard. What's the difference between me? I guess the fact that you don't like the woman that I am. I already know how that goes. I'm fine with it. I'm just
See,
the homeless woman.
I don't have, see, but that's what the thing is. I don't have no one feeling for you one way or the other.
Exactly. And I'm
hold
glad.
on. When I get off this, wait. But this is the thing is, but you assume that I don't like you. It had nothing to do with like or dislike. When I get off this live, I'm never gonna see you again.
Thank the Lord. Yes, yes, I understand that.
Hold
but
on,
I'm
but the
telling you what I
process
heard.
is,
So what's the issue?
hold on, but the process is, I'm not trying to judge you one way or the other. I'm not trying to make you into something that you're not. And that's the thing is,
But
your whole process is,
you
and you said it earlier. You said it from
already
the
did it
beginning.
when you first
You
came
no, you said it from the beginning. I like to be in control. So your whole conversation
what did
now
that have to do with you?
is still about that process. But the way you speak.
Oh,
The
see, so you
whole
don't like me.
conversation is
That's
about
cool. I'm
me
fine with
controlling this
that. You
conversation and
don't like
me
the
telling
woman
you
that I
exactly
am.
what it is
It's
and who
already
I
come
think
out. It's
you are.
okay. I'm not even mad.
But
This
your
is
whole
healthy.
but your whole process has been here now. I'm gonna tell you who you are. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you that. So the process is
In the
you've
comments, they
done
saying
that.
they heard the same thing. So it's not just me. This is
Okay.
what I'm talking about. But the fact that you don't like me as a woman, you know
See,
what I'm saying?
see,
It's
that's what
a
I'm saying.
problem. I go
Did
through
you
this
ask
all
me
the
did I
time.
like you as a woman? Or did you telling me that I don't like you as a woman?
It don't matter if you like me or not. My life is great. I'm just gonna be honest.
Let's
I think
change.
she was just making an
Happy.
observation.
Let's change the
So I
subject.
think
I'm
that's
just saying.
it.
No,
Right.
see, no.
Like,
She's just
Observations
making an
don't
observation from what you're saying. You don't know her either.
come to
You didn't make an
conclusions.
observation about her. So you gotta be fair.
No. Observations don't come from conclusions. I'm going by what she said. That came out of her mouth. Now the process is when you try to tell somebody you're acting like this or acting like that, that's conjecture. That's not
did I
reality.
say you were acting like something, or I said it sounded like you were nitpicking?
Listen.
What does sound like and saying who they are? It's
Listen.
the
All
same
right.
thing.
That's what I heard. You get what I'm saying?
Listen.
I didn't say you were acting like
That's
anything. I
conjecture.
tell you what I heard.
Listen. We're gonna move on. The evening experience. Love is love. Appreciate you, my brother.
Nah. Love ain't love. Love ain't love.
Good time talking.
It is.
This is who I am,
No,
and this
that's
is
cool.
how I'm
That's
gonna
cool. That's cool. I appreciate you. Don't be a stranger. Be different topics. Let me say this for everybody, my co-host Ashley, the listeners. We're not always going to agree about something, and it's okay because we all got different opinions and we all are different people. We come from different backgrounds, no matter what similarities we have or don't have, and we're not always going to see eye to eye, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't want anybody to leave from here with a bitter experience or a bad taste in their mouth about anybody, a guest or co-host or not, because no matter how I feel about the topic or whatever, I'm still gonna have love for everybody to come up here, and I want everybody to feel the same way because it's not that deep. But hold on one second. Topics such as this, can rub certain people the wrong way because of their personal experiences. And who are we as individuals to determine what somebody else's or to know what somebody else's experience is or was if we didn't walk that walk with them, weren't around them to see it unfold and to know the intricacies of everything that make people who they are. Go ahead, Evolution. I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay. Now I just want to say this. I'm always going to be authentically myself. You know what I'm saying?
As you should, yeah.
I'm a Black woman. I have opinions. I am intelligent. I am outspoken. And you are never going to back me up into a corner. I don't care who it is. I will never disrespect you because we are on YouTube. This is not my first time being on a show, and it's not going to be on my last. Phil, if you want to play, you know what I'm saying? And keep everybody together, that's cool. But if I have an opinion, I'm going to say it. And if that's going to be a problem, I do not have to be the co-host. I will support you times 10. I always do. I have. But let me tell you something. Because I am this type of woman, a lot of men are not going to like me. And I know that. But what you will not do is disrespect me, make me feel any type of way. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be the nice one, Phil. But what I'm going to do is hold you accountable for what you say when you come up here.
There's no problem with that at all. There's no problem.
And
with
that's what I'm saying. You can
too.
talk all around the board. I have 2 degrees. You understand? So all that extra, well, the conjectory and all this for people in the stand that don't understand. Oh, I understand. You know?
Evolution.
Just saying. And I'm not mad. I'm just very passionate. I'm not mad at all.
You really vested in that conversation.
Phil, I gotta be myself. You
be
wanted a strong black co-host. That's what you got. I'm blackity black to black.
That has nothing. That has nothing to your color has nothing to do with what you say out your mouth. There's a person, you are who you are. Those are your characteristics. That's your personality. Has nothing to do with your race. Let's be clear. However, you are to demand respect.
Right.
Ask for respect. Make sure that you're giving respect. And if you're not giving respect, then you check it and you speak on it. There's nothing wrong with that. At a point, just like I went to stop the conversation, I did let it go maybe a little bit too long, but when I stopped the conversation, sometimes we have to let it go. Even if it's still kind of got you a little bit.
No, just a public service announcement. I don't care if I say I suck 10 dicks till Sunday. You're still not going to disrespect me.
Okay.
That's just what I'm saying. You understand? Because I know that's what it comes back to.
But nobody
and you can't shame me on what I do because I put it out there. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. You know, and shout out to my queens in the comments, DJ So Lovely, LGL, and Sky Blue. You know what I'm saying? They held me down. I'm not gonna forget that. All love. It's all love. I'm just saying. That's it. We good, Phil. It was a great conversation. I'm still smiling.
Great. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to change the whole. And
and Phil too. Though one thing though, if you're gonna get up here, you open yourself up to people commenting on
and criticism,
what you're saying. So if you're gonna be sensitive, then you shouldn't, come up here. So
that's all of us. We have to be open to hear things that we don't like. As long as somebody's not you MF or you B you da.
Right.
People got opinions.
I would never do that. I would never sleep down to that. Yeah, you got to think. What's this? Like 5 or 6 shows? We ain't never had a problem. So
yeah, we all got opinions, and we're not gonna agree everything. Y'all not gonna like everything that I say.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. I'm human. I'll take accountability if I feel like I'm wrong in something. I will. I'm gonna be me, just like Evolution said. She's gonna be her, as you should, because that's what attracted you to me to be on the show, etc. So I would never ask you to be less than you ever. What I'm saying is, we can't bottle everything up, and we can't. This is a passionate conversation, passionate topic, and sometimes it's going to ruffle a feather. Mm-hmm. Because of eye to eye seeing this, that, and the third. But I don't, as your co-host, I don't want you to feel like I'm against you. I'm not. I might not agree with you, or I might agree with you, but that does not mean that I'm against you, and or anybody that's up here giving their story, their spill, their take on something. The ideal is to have the dialogue. The ideal is to hopefully gain understanding, so that maybe a perspective that you feel like was the only perspective, maybe you'll see something in somebody else's perspective if it holds weight. If it don't, then you let it wash. Let them think like that. Let her think like that, or whatever. But woosah.
Sky Blue, you right, girl. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, ladies. Like y'all help me out, and I saw all that. That's like, and let me tell you something. In those comments, if I said something wrong, them ladies gonna get me together, like they have before. So they my queens.
And you see, me and Evolution, we didn't agree on that.
No,
that topic, but it's no beef. Like we different women,
and as it shouldn't be, as it shouldn't be, because guess what? We all in the same gang.
Right.
We all. I'm lighter than y'all, but I'm still black. You're darker than Evolution, but you're black. She's in the middle of both of us, but she's still black. And if there's anybody else that's not black, they'll be able to get along with us too, because it's positive vibes only. And in the midst of positive vibes only does not mean that everything will be, let's hold hands, kumbaya. Everything is not going to be that, but does not mean that it can't be. You know what I'm saying? Something good, something decent.
Right.
Yeah.
Just be adults about it.
And ask people to come up and give their point of view and not respect it. It has to that part. It has to be a two-way street. Every show comes with growing pains and codes. Relationships are like any other relationship. Of course, I have no problem. I have no problem with her. I saw where she was getting a little agitated. I saw that part. But
and this is the funny part. Everybody thinks I'm angry. I be upset when I be talking, and it happens at my job too. And I don't be mad. That's the funny thing. I don't be. Anytime you see me grabbing my titties or smiling or whatever, I'm real good. You know why? Because life is real good. I'm not an ugly chick. I'm not somebody you could quickly disrespect because I put my whole life out there. You get what I'm saying? Like before you pull a rug, I didn't put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you good with yourself, stuff don't bother you. Now, when I'm mad, trust me, y'all gonna know. But I wouldn't do it because this ain't my show. Now, if you've ever seen my show, I've gotten a lot of people together. But that was when it was my podcast. This ain't my show, so I can't do stuff like that.
We got somebody in the back that want to come up. We're gonna add them to the thing.
Yes.
Nay's my favorite lobster.
Nays. Hey, the Nipsey Blue.
You're muted. You're muted.
You're mute.
There you go.
How everybody doing? Phil, what's the deal?
What's the deal? My favorite lobster.
Ah man, chilling. How you ladies doing?
Good. How are you?
All right, all right. I was just, Phil, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? It's about compromise. Everything is found out prior to being in a relationship too long. You know what I mean? I had a past relationship. Like she was talking about cleaning up. Cleaning up to me is a big deal. If I come home and it's your clothes all over the floor, because it's not gonna be mine. I know where the dirty clothes hamper at. I know where that's at. I'm gonna put it there. So when I come home and you got clothes all over the floor, I'm a bitch and complain like your mama. Like, what the fuck going on? Why is it da da da? And you're gonna be upset. And I had to tell her that. I'm like, man, we can't move together because you're not gonna like it. It's not gonna work. You're gonna be upset. And she was like, no, I can do it. I can do it. And then after a while, she got comfortable in a relationship. She thought she can tell me, well, I'll just call a maid every now and again. Nah, that ain't the same, man. You got to get up and keep it clean. I'm not going to wait once a month, every other week for you to call a maid to come clean up something that should already been done. So, compromises with everything, man. I told her, if you feel like you got a problem with me, let me know. And if I feel like it's doable, it's doable. I'm going to try it. I got to try it if I care about you. If I don't, then I'm going to ignore you. You ain't that important to me. It don't matter, right? That's just how I feel. I feel like we got to be able to talk. It's got to be some kind of dialogue in anything in life, business, relationships. It's all the same.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And it go like I said, a lot of it gets jacked off. Excuse the word, but enough rushing through the courting process, the getting to know each other process in relationships, and we don't get to know what Pheel like, what Evolution like, what Ashley like, what Street like. We don't get to know what pisses us off, what to do when we having a bad day. If I'm dating Evolution, I get to find out what to do when she has a bad day, so that I don't come across insensitive, or I don't come across as I'm not caring in that moment that she might need me the most. What is it that Pheel just rubs Pheel the wrong way? What Pheel might need to make him feel whole from his spouse? Of course, he's supposed to be whole in himself, but that extra little oomph, like, baby, I got you, whatever. These are the things that you learn during the courting process, to learn each other as you start to try to get closer. And again, it's not a thing of me making you do something or telling you what to do. It's you loving me enough and me loving you enough for the things that I can do. Some habits are hard to break. Some habits take a longer. We also have to have forbearance. We also have to have understanding and long suffering. He brung up Mark brung up earlier about agape love. That's that unconditional love. We have to have long suffering if it's the person that you love and want to be with, to have a certain understanding that the same way you flawed and you ain't doing everything that's right and ain't gonna get it all right away, that person isn't either. Your getting it wrong might be different than they're getting it wrong. Your bad habits might not be the same as their bad habits, but the same way, like say if I'm strong at paying the bills on time and it's at the third and my woman isn't, then that'll be me for me to do. That'll help keep the relationship sound. Or vice versa. Suppose I'm the better cook than her and she's not really a cook. But I knew that from the gate. Guess what? I'm gonna make sure that what you call it is good. It's just getting to know each other and understanding what it is about that person that makes them tick, their bad habits, their flaws, and deciding in the getting to know each other, the friendship time, the courting time. Is this something I can deal with? Do I see myself being able to turn over in the morning and looking at her every day if she's lazy or she da 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 or she's argumentative or you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because some people just got qualities about them. We have to determine what can we deal with, what can we not, and personally decide. Okay, can I change this? Am I willing to change? Am I willing? How fast am I willing? Or be real with myself and say I want to change, but I know this shit here is gonna take. I've been doing X, Y, Z for so many years. Especially if you've been solo dolo. When you solo dolo, you used to your surroundings being a certain way. You're used to your life moving a certain way and coming and going as you please. But then when you get with somebody, there are willing changes that should happen to help fortify the what you call it. Now, should nobody try to hold the other one back in being them? Each party, each side should support the other side in being the best them that they can be, and expressing, being letting them be expressive and following their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, all that good shit. But it should never be one-sided. The same way he does it for you, you should do it for him. The same way you do it for him, he should do it for you. I'm not gonna be long-winded, but it's all about communication and compromise. I
agree.
And patience.
And patience. But be careful when y'all pray for patience, because in order to get that more patience, you got to go through something to hone that patience in. Y'all be careful what you pray for. That's just a whole nother story. But if you praying for patience, that means you praying to go through something that's going to require your patience.
Very true. Grow your patience. And test your patience.
A couple of times.
And I feel like
can I ask you something? Go ahead, Streets. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You sure?
Yeah.
What was the compromise? Because y'all together, right? You married her?
No.
Oh, you're not together?
Now he's out here in these streets. He said, "Listen, boo boo."
So you
no, it's not that. I'm a one woman man. I know. You know what I mean. I don't play all these different women things. I just feel like I don't want to waste your time. If you're not willing to compromise and you telling me, it's like when people go to jobs, they get so comfortable. You think you know the job, so you get to calling off, you get to doing things that you didn't do when you first started. So it goes back to the old saying: you got to keep doing what you did. What you.
And that's a two-way street. No pun intended. That's a two-way street.
Yeah. It's like what you're talking about with cooking. If I don't know how to cook, but if she know how to cook, teach me how to cook. So one day when you come home, I already cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to compromise and be able to help. Like with her, like I had to help her clean the house when I first got there. Like, all right, because her shit was junky. So I had to go through the whole house with her, taking trash out, getting big old 50-gallon trash bags, putting stuff in it. Come on, let's clean it up. Throw stuff in the washing machine. Do this. If I showed you a picture, you'd be like, damn. And then I'm like, all right.
Yep, that's you.
So I'm like, all right, this is how it should be. Because now your dirty clothes hamper right there. Go ahead and put the clothes in there. You know what I'm saying? So, but she get home. She a teacher. She get home, she throw her stuff, and then that's it. She sit on that couch. And it's like, all right, well, this ain't working for me. I can't do that. I'm not going to keep on. I even cleaned out her whole car one day. She was at work. I took her car to the car wash. Took me almost 2 hours to clean that car out.
Wow.
Yep.
Mm.
Went to her
What's
house,
your
helped her
sign?
take, huh?
What's your sign?
Aries.
And what was her sign?
I don't know. I didn't get that interested.
When was her birthday?
And then when I
You
don't get
what?
interested,
Let me
when I
let me
when I
let me
don't get interested, there's no point in learning nothing about you because
your
I
birthday.
already see the direction you going in, right?
No, well, I was gonna go in another direction because you know I like the left, but I was gonna give a because you're cute. You're very cute.
Thank
Well
you.
handsome because I don't know. I use the word cute because it's like a sexual thing,
You
but
know this is
Yeah,
you
Feel
know
the Love
handsome
thank you.
because
show,
you're a
right? You
grown
know
man.
this is Feel the Love show, right?
Let me tell you
But
something. Aries men. Mm. If I'd have found that he was an Aries man, I might have would have tried because I know certain things on him is real good. Usually,
What?
Aries men are very passionate. They are very open to trying new things.
depending on what it is,
No
hold
feathers,
on.
no feathers, no feathers.
Let's go ahead and put that out there, depending on what it is. But yeah,
That part.
I am. I am. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we clarify. Nah, not everything. Something.
Aries men are very fun. Most of my relationships were Aries men. That's why he say that. You know what I'm saying? My toxic men now are Geminis. For some reason, I like the toxic
So
BS
Mm.
that come with Geminis.
so
I
it's
don't know
something
why.
about that blue that you see, huh? It's something about
Well,
that
you
blue.
know, he got my Nipsey blue too. I didn't know he was single. But yeah, them Aries men, Lord Jesus. See, I ain't gonna ask no more than that because I know you don't know me yet, but you'll get to know me. You'll get to
Nah,
know.
but no,
Yeah.
no, no. I didn't waste my time to get to know no birthdays and stuff because it's just we wasting our time. I'm too old. I'm 43. I ain't got time to be sitting here, playing games with you. If I wanted sex, I can go get sex. I can go get a prostitute or something. You be gone about your day. It's not about the sex. It's about the love. I looked at like people like Steve Jobs. They were so focused on their money. When he died, he didn't have nobody by his side but the people he was paying.
Mm,
Right. Yeah.
So
mm.
when so now you just got people that's there for your money. Let your money run out. It's over.
So you looking for love
So,
streaks? You looking for love? Lust? What you looking for?
always looking for love. Lust is always next door. Lust is all
All
praise.
right, I like that.
Yeah, lust is. You can find people. I didn't met a girl. It don't happen a lot, but you have girls that be like, "Oh, I just want to have." No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want to. I don't want to sleep with you because if you doing that to me, you doing it to the next nigga. And I'm not just. I ain't that type of dude where I'm just like, "Oh yeah, because you want to do it, let's do it." Vagina don't have that much control over me. I'd rather use Pamela for 6 weeks.
I respect it.
Hey, real quick.
I
Not
respect it.
formal.
See, that's what we probably would have a
Yeah.
problem because when I wanted, I wanted. That's probably the only problem we probably would have. But
Listen, when I'm in a relationship, you'll get tired before I will.
see what
That's
I'm
how
saying?
that's how I'm able to keep up is because I'm not just out here doing it. I was out here,
Aries
you
man.
know what I mean? You keep on taking a wrench and taking the same bolt off every day, the threads wear out.
Very true.
Same
I
thing with
get
anything. It's gonna get wore out and you're gonna be like, all right, I'm cool. Nah, you gotta, and then do other things, spice it up. You gotta
very
stay willing to do something, try new foods, try new positions, but don't go near my back. We keep all that over here.
Hey
And
man,
we straight.
explain to her why
Yeah.
we as black men got a problem with the usage of handcuffs.
If you said what?
Why we as black men got a problem with the usage of handcuffs. Not the kind that you can't break out of with the metal
the real
joints.
ones.
You have flashbacks. You start thinking. To me, it's like a what they call PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
now
know
that
what
I
I'm
get it.
saying? You start like you feeling restrained. Like you start, if you ever been locked up, you start thinking about that cell, pacing back and forth, backing up to the door. Here, let me take the cuffs off. Nah, hell no, we cool.
But that's
Now
your
as
woman.
long as
Shouldn't you just trust
nah, I mean, it depends. It depends on how far you in the relationship. In the beginning, she might want to use cuffs. No, mama, I can't do it. We'll try it in a couple of years. I
her?
can't do it
Years.
right now. Yeah, yeah, 'cause I ain't there with you yet. I gotta get to know you.
Years?
Yeah,
Years is too
yeah.
much.
That takes a lot of trust because I'm gonna start having flashbacks. You know, just like if I lock you in the closet. You
In
know
the
what I'm saying?
closet? What's fun about that?
It's confined spaces. Some people are as claustrophobic. You can't lock them in confined spaces.
But what's fun about that? I mean, if you in there with me, like,
No, that is
It
fun.
don't matter who in there with you. If you in a confined box, you gonna be like, oh, I gotta
keep
get
the
out. You
body.
start getting that ants. Yeah. You start getting that antsy feeling like, oh, I gotta move. I can't. You know what I'm saying? You could be having great sex and you'll just stop like, nah, we can't. We gotta go out. Like, I don't even know why we doing this. You know, it's just some people are claustrophobic. I got a homeboy. No matter what he do, if he in the car, he gotta roll the window down. If it's raining, storming, he still gotta roll that window down.
Wow.
He just don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just with people like you and me and Phil, where you come from certain elements of life, it's like yeah, nah, hell nah. You start having flashbacks. But if I trust you, yeah, I trust that you gonna take them off. Cool, we cool.
Right.
They ain't gonna stay on too long. Don't expect 30 minutes and 5 minutes. You might get a good 3 minutes out of me. Okay, we cool. All right, now take them on. We straight.
Go ahead and
We
take your
got it
cuffs off.
accomplished. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't. We can't. Mm-mm. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I do a lot of stuff to a women. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't eat everybody out, and I
Right.
only ate like the backside out like twice. But if I care about you, I love you. Yeah, hell yeah, hell
So
yeah.
Street, have
They
you ever met
open to see.
Evolution?
That's good.
Evolution, have you ever met Street before?
Where you
Nah,
live, Street?
Evolution
I
don't
live
want to
in
be in
LA.
love. Streets want to be in love.
Yeah, I live in
Yeah,
LA.
that's the only thing. I don't want to be in love streets. I
She do
She
just
want
do.
to be in
She
love.
she do. She fighting it. She fighting
She
Street.
want to be in love. She just too scared. Like most people, they be scared that they gonna get hurt. Nobody want to be hurt.
and I don't want no more
That's,
disappointments. Like
yeah, see, nobody wants to be
I
hurt.
told the people
Girl,
yesterday, they
me
don't know they
neither. But you
coming.
just gotta jump out there sometimes.
Yeah,
So
like I,
It's
I
all
use my I use my life as an example, right? I got shot by a Hispanic. I don't blame all Hispanics.
Right, I get it.
I was that one. It's a lot of them out here that might steal, but you may find that one person. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you see it coming. You see it coming, man.
Yeah,
People
that's
see
right.
all that
Boy,
shit,
that
but you
part.
be blinded by the sex, or you blinded by the fact that he look good, he got a nice physique, whatever it is. You putting them blinders on,
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thinking,
that makes
oh, he
sense.
might stop one day. But nah, that person is who they are. Now
Exactly.
that you can't change them. You can't change them. They can change themselves because, in my old relationship, I used to yell and scream and get loud. And now it's like, if you start yelling and screaming, I'm hanging up. We'll call back. I'm not finna do this. You yelling. All right, you yelling. Click. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
And, hopefully we talk tomorrow. If not, then cool. But I'm not gonna yell back and forth. I'm not doing all that.
I
I
like
don't
how
want to yell.
nonchalant you are, though. That's cool. Like, yeah, like I
Yeah,
just
you
want
just
you to
want to
know who
relax.
you are. You just like, hey, you just there you
Evolution.
go.
You a traveler, Evolution?
Phil,
If he paying for tickets.
Phil is messy
No,
tonight.
I'm not. It's called Feel the Love. I saw eyes light up. It's something
Yeah.
about that blue
We
Oh,
light.
looking at two different things though.
She
what?
said
Oh, yeah.
she said his smile, he got a little frosty flake, little
You
silver,
got
what's it
boy
called?
hair.
Salt, pepper. You know what I'm
Nah,
Yeah,
saying?
you got a
I
little
got
bit.
head. Yeah,
You got hair.
yeah, a little bit. I keep like
Oh,
a fade or a taper. My hair ain't cut right now, so I ain't. Yeah, but
oh,
yeah, no.
okay. I mean,
Nah,
you
I
seem
be
like a cool person though.
yeah,
But
but
we got
I
two
am
different
looking, huh?
we got two different end goals though.
What's your
Yeah,
end
I mean
goal?
that's just huh.
What's your end goal
My
like
ego.
because I'm not looking for love, but
right now? But who
so
knows what
he,
tomorrow may
I
bring?
may, he may think I'm a little cold or something like that because of that.
You say
Mm.
what?
I keep my distance.
She says she
Trust me,
That's why I keep my lane.
if I did something to you, you wouldn't keep your distance. You'll be calling.
You
talk your
might be
shit,
right
then.
because I like Aries
Ooh,
men.
talk your
I ain't, I
talk.
ain't, I ain't gonna lie. Facts is facts. You can, I tell people all the time. You think I'm lying? Try it. Whatever.
Mm.
If you don't, you don't. You right. I wasn't the man I thought I was, and I need to reevaluate how I talk and what I think about myself.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Where
saying?
you from? You from DC?
I'm from LA,
Oh, that's a whoa. That's way out.
but I got a gang of homies that come out here. Traveling ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Traveling ain't nothing. It's a
And you
couple of
come to New
$100.
York. And you been to New York,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. New York, New Jersey. I got a gang of homies in New York, out of Queens, and I
Oh,
got one out of Brooklyn too. Yeah, a couple out of Brooklyn too. Yeah,
She from Brooklyn.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Flying miles up. Huh?
Huh?
Some
Well, we
freaking
can
flying miles.
communicate on like I guess I'll probably communicate with them first, and get to know them. I wouldn't mind getting to know them. You seem like a cool person.
Well,
I've seen you before, V. So that's
I've
why
been on Flip platform a lot.
that's where I used to see you from. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 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 yeah.
I liked your vibe, but I can never see you. So I don't know if you came up maybe once or twice, but you
The
got a good
thing
vibe about
is, the thing is, when you get interested in people and people, there's ways around everything we do in life. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to compromise. You know
So
what I'm
you looking to
saying?
get married and all that? Like you have kids and stuff?
I'm not having no more kids. I got 3 kids, but
Okay.
one is an adult, 2 are young. But nah, they got, and like I tell every woman I date, they got their own mama. They're not looking for a new mama. They got their mama. So
Oh,
people
that's
like, oh, I'm not trying to be no. You're not. They got their mama. They straight. You know what I'm saying? You just here for me. Now be cool to them, talk to them and stuff, but you ain't gotta worry about none of that. You ain't changing no diapers, none of that. They ain't got no diapers anyway, but just just saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they cool. And maybe in a couple of years I'll get married again. But it takes, you gotta take time to get to know, and that person gotta be real. Cause once you see them red flags, I let it go.
yeah.
Let it
evolution.
go.
You got kids?
I don't think so. I mean, I still got a couple more years, but I ain't even doing nothing to even have any, which is the bad part. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here
I
feel the
thought I
That's
love.
the
found
bad
a
part. If
winner.
you're not ready, if you don't want
Here feel the love. We plan to make that change. Gonna make a change for once
I
and
could
for
always send her my number.
ah, that
Like
part.
you are you on Instagram? Follow me and or DM me or something. It's the
I
same thing
think
I
I
do
am
with you.
following. I'm not sure.
I hope so, Street.
I follow a lot of people, but yeah, nah. In life is just compromising, man. That's what I think. Everywhere you go, anywhere you go, because I used to be the type of person switch jobs because I didn't like this about the job. But any job you go to, it's gonna be something.
Very true. Very
Any
true.
any your own business is gonna be something.
Right.
Oh, I ain't gotta listen to nobody. Yes, you do, because when you go get this contract or when you go to try to sell this, the person you selling to, if they don't want to deal with you,
That's true.
your
I'm
business
not
gonna
too
fail.
big on compromise. I may do a little bit, but I'm just gonna be honest. I love the person that I am. So I'm not a big compromise. I'm just gonna say that now. I try to if you know anything about me, you've seen the shows. I'm kind of open book. So if you
And
can deal with that, then
I
you
feel
deal
like
with me. If you can't, then
we
don't.
I used to be like that too because you have nobody to compromise for.
No way. Yeah, yeah, because
So
nothing serious in my
when
life.
that changes, if like we talking and we you know what I'm saying, we getting to know each other and you still feel the same way, then we both say, all right, cool. We tried it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because
When it's great. I love Aries.
But
Some
tell her,
people
is
are
a
worth
pot
the
of gold at the end
compromise,
of that
though.
LA rainbow. You hear me?
Man, she'll find out.
Some people are
the,
worth the
the blue you
compromise.
wearing is
He
my
might
favorite
show you
color.
he worth it. He worth the
Huh?
compromise, though.
Royal blue
You
is
say
my
what?
favorite color.
I said some people are worth the compromise. Street might show you he worth the compromise.
Yeah, he cool. He real cool. Like I really
Yeah.
like
Al-
his vibe. Like I really
Always. Just know, if you get to yelling, I'm hanging up. Don't be like, why you hang up on me?
Nah,
I'm
I'm
not
really
in the I'm not in the yelling. I'm not into all this arguing.
I'm
You know what I'm
passionate
saying?
though. So sometimes I
Yeah,
do
that's
seem
cool.
angry and I'm not though.
Well, call me back when you calm down and you able to focus.
All right. All right. I'm time out.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure, for sure.
I ain't
Cause
mad at
I'm not in. Like Phil. When you younger, you into a lot of different things, fighting, doing all
Fact,
kind of stuff. But
fact.
when you get old and you've been doing it, it's like I'm
You know what
tired.
I feel, yeah.
Yeah,
that.
I
Word,
want to
I'm
see
in
the
the
other side.
world. I ain't got time for this tonight.
Yeah,
Right.
you want to see the other coin. You want to relax.
Mhm.
That part.
All that drama and stuff, you just like, nah, leave that at the door.
Right.
And I'm big on leaving your job at work. Don't
Exactly.
come
Oh
home
yeah. Yeah.
talking all that. Oh, they getting on man. Shaniqua, she got the tripping.
Yes.
Don't about your business. I
That's
don't
your
want to hear all that. We here to chill, watch some movies, clean this kitchen up, cook. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here to do. We ain't here to worry about what Shaniqua talking about. You deal with Shaniqua when you get to work.
That's what.
Because I'm damn
You
sure
in
not
luck.
finna come back home and
You in
talk
luck
about
too,
it
because
because,
I look like a whole Southern woman, so you in luck.
yeah, I'm leaving everything at home. At work. I'm not dealing with at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now
If
I
you,
respect that. I totally respect
if you
that.
can't find a motto taught when I went out because I've been to anger management classes is if you can't find peace at home, something wrong.
Mm,
I
Mm-hmm.
respect that.
Listen.
Yes. So respect that.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be peace at home, no matter what's going on.
that
Well,
part.
except for
Yes.
me, because I got a 2-year-old, so ain't no peace.
Oh.
That's a different kind of peace.
Yeah.
You talking about if you got a child that's like 11, 12, and you get to tripping, nah, we gotta figure something out.
Right.
You got a significant other. You arguing as soon as I come in the door. All right. You gonna come home one day and I'm gonna have everything packed, I'm gonna be gone. You're gonna be mad. Cause
Y'all
all I
want
do
to
is
live
tell you.
different. Yeah.
All I do is tell a person, I tell a woman, listen, man, you pushing me away.
Hmm.
Pushing me away, and I'll tell you a couple of times. And then after that, I'm gone.
So you
You know what I'm saying? I got
communicate well, which is good. That's good.
yeah. Cause it's like we both need to have peace at home.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Life is stressful enough. We gotta thank God that we made it home
That
in
part.
one piece.
Right.
That part.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then come home and deal with some more stuff. Nah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta call my kid's mama and talk to her. She gonna be and I'm gonna hang up on her. All right. So while I'm here with you, I need you to be cool too. We both gonna be cool, and that's gonna be it.
So do you have some baby mama drama?
No, we went through it for a little while, but I learned to take the butt of it with women. You know what I'm saying? She get to tripping, I'm like, all right, I'll talk to you later. So, 'cause I know her. As soon as she start yelling, all right, cool. We go
But
ahead about our business.
do she give the women in your life a problem?
I don't let her.
Oh, okay.
That's good. That's
No
Question.
reason, no reason for y'all to meet, no reason for y'all to talk. Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. I barely want to talk to her ass, so why you want to talk to her?
Right. I score like that. Yep. I
Yeah,
score like that.
no, hell no. So
And
even
I
if she
like
got
it
a
when somebody
problem,
had a man say that.
But some
yeah,
women feel like they want to meet the woman who's gonna be in their kids'
All right.
life.
Yeah.
she has to trust me, just like I trust you.
And that
You know
way,
what I mean?
shouldn't happen
I
right away.
respect it.
Shouldn't happen right away anyway.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
I tell, like the ex, I told her, like, she be like, I want to meet your kid. Yeah, maybe in a couple of years. I gotta know and be secure that we're gonna be here. I don't
Right.
want my daughter, because I got a daughter, I don't want her to see thinking people coming in and out your life is all right. It's not.
It's not, no.
I respect that.
Mm-mm.
It's not
That
okay. It's
Your
not
son
okay. People,
cool. Then they're gonna
yeah,
be out here doing that. I'm not raising my son to be out here with all of these different women. I'm raising my son to be a husband. You know why? Because husbands build wealth. They build legacy. They get in this bag. The millionaires have wives. They don't have baby mamas all over here and girlfriends, all that type of stuff. We're not doing
but
that.
you gotta remember too, man. It's not just about the money; it's about the love. It's about the love because if you get sick and you in the hospital, only thing that money gonna do is make you comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ain't nobody
He
there
gonna
for you.
marry a woman like his mama.
People.
RW said Nick Cannon does.
My grandpa had enough little money, and as
He was
soon as he
already a
passed,
millionaire. He was
as
already
soon
a millionaire when he got all them women pregnant.
That's true.
oh
He already had his
oh
Oh, Nick Cannon.
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Because ain't
Nick
no
Cannon, but Nick Cannon lost. Look how he dressed. Look at his life. He lost.
He
ridiculous.
just happened to be alive. I think that's just
Yeah.
gratitude that he got it out, that he got from out that lupus situation, and he just want to multiply the earth, like to leave a legacy.
He missed Mariah Carey though.
Yeah,
Huh?
you could tell. You could tell.
Yeah, he missed Mariah Carey like a mug.
I think he
Yeah,
was
but
looking
she
more
didn't
for
went
like a
and
mother
filed
figure.
for what she filed for
More money.
primary custody.
Oh, because he don't spend time with the kids. Yeah, I remember she did say that.
Because he got so many kids. You know, went out here and had 150 kids. Yeah.
But she's not really saying like I don't want you to be involved. She's saying like I need to be the one to make all the decisions because you got too much going on. So I
Yeah.
get that part.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I
It ain't
think
like
so.
she like other women where she asking for 250,000 child support every month. You know.
Oh, I'm glad you say that. She pays him, so maybe that's why she want primary custody.
Wait,
He
she
don't
Probably.
pay her. She pay him. Yes, she do. She
Probably.
make more money than him. She got more money than Nick Cannon.
but
I
she
forgot she pay him.
she has the kids
Yeah,
most of the time, so why she gotta pay him?
she make more money than him. She make way more money than Nick Cannon.
But if she, I thought if she, so she's paying him alimony.
That's
not
it.
child
Yeah,
support.
not the child.
Oh,
Wait. So then
Alimony lasts until he get married again.
I think it lasts. It give a certain amount of time until you get on your feet. Or
It all depends. It all depends on what the judge allots.
Yeah. But
If you
usually it's
get
like
married, yeah.
for the women it's like till she get married again. I done heard that a couple of times.
And
you know what? I don't know. I think that my pride would not let me get the alimony. I would be like, I'm gonna just go live in a cardboard box.
Nah, don't let your pride get you that dang low. Hell no. If a man ain't paying, I believe he should be paying. But if a man paying, you shouldn't, let it be, man. Stop shit. Don't be all greedy.
Different because I don't want my kid to be in a cardboard box with me. But if it's just me, like I'll be like, you know what? I'll go to my mama house and figure it out or something.
There you go. But no, I mean, he should, as a man, he should want to help you. Because I feel like, even though
that situation with Neo, he made the girl stop working and now he don't want to pay her.
But see, that's I don't know. The niggas is different. But me, I still pay my kid's mom car note and car insurance.
That's good.
Even when cause I gave her my car. I went and got a car. I always had a car, but I went and got a newer car, and she was on the bus. I jumped on the bus and gave her the car. Wow. And I got grief from it from my homeboys to this day. We got into a big argument. Oh man, I know she taking your kids to school and everything, but what's she doing after that? I'm not worried about what she's doing after that. That ain't my concern.
Yes, she gotta take your kids. Yeah, you don't want your kids on a bus.
She called, and like I told him, she called me on the phone, and I gotta take our daughter to the emergency. Cool. How you getting there? The car I'm paying for. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not able to be there because she stay like an hour away. So cool. You just, take them. She take them to school every day. She call me when it's like parent teacher conference. We video chat if I can't be there. You know, so nah, hell no. You gotta compromise and be cool. And you know, like most men, they be worried about what dude she's sucking on. I don't care. That's her business.
Exactly.
That's right.
Then my kids get to school. Did they get to the doctor? We straight.
Mhm.
All that
What's
other
next?
stuff you doing.
Streets, Ashley, evolution. Time keeps on slipping, slipping into
Yes,
the
Phil.
future. It's
And I moved my
11:30. Look,
situation
I
back
was
an
gonna let him
hour,
say a
so.
little something. He said,
Oh, he left. He just left.
She's dipped.
shout out to you,
Dipped
Nays.
out.
He's like, I'm
Black
out.
Streets hit me up in the DMs.
Listen, we were ending this one. It was an interesting, and it still was a good show. Damn
That was
good
a good
show.
show, Phil.
Definitely.
It was.
Ashley, do you have any parting words, some final words for the ladies and gentlemen that are here and that will see this later?
Man, listen. You only live once, so make it the best, and I don't know, do what you got to do. That's it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Ashley. Until the next episode, darling.
Thank you for carrying Ashley.
You want to say a little something, partner?
Yes, I want to say that I thought it was a great show.
There you
It
go.
was spicy, it was drama, it was love, it was sex, everything is here.
Cleavage.
You know? And I want to shout out all my people in the comments that held me down, that helped me get better. DJ So Lovely, Sky Blue always got my back. Ashley always hold me down. LGL Real Talk, you know, she a new addition, but she definitely a lovely addition. Lovely Tank, you know, that's my homegirl too. RW, I can't wait to see you. But I want to thank y'all for understanding, you know, the person that I am, and that, you know, I'm flawed too. I'm not perfect, but I'm me at all times, you know, and I love y'all. I feel like y'all a fam. And, you know, I love this show. Again, Phil, thank you for just the opportunity
stop
to
it.
even, you know, be seen, be heard.
Stop
you know,
it.
like it does mean a lot to me. I promise I'm not going to let you down. I'm here.
We here. We good.
Yes, thank you, Phil. I moved my appointment back an hour, so
I was
I'm already
wondering,
dressed
yeah,
up. I
because I
still
was
put my
like,
jacket. Yeah, no, that's what I was doing. I was texting. See, you ain't even see what I was doing, Phil.
Sure did.
Yes, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I love all you guys. All right, looking forward to seeing you next week and seeing y'all on you know the IG streets.
that part there.
Bye, Phil.
Let me say this, right, and I'm gonna leave you up here. You know,
okay.
It's been a wonderful show. Each week it gets bigger and better. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. We want this to be a very dynamic situation, dynamic conversation. So tell some of your family members, your friends, your homegirls, homeboys to come through. Let's chop it up, have a tay-to-tay. Also, for those that are still here, Monday morning, good morning, gang. The morning show will be here. I'll be talking about it over the weekend. I was thinking LGL would have cammed up, but that's gonna be my co-host for the Good Morning Gang morning show. It's gonna be very dynamic. It's gonna be wonderful. Whatever you liked and loved about the early morning show, the Good Morning Gang show is gonna be that times 10. Listen, y'all tell a friend to tell a friend and bring them on in. Y'all know how I say smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody. And even yourself. Thank you, lovely Tink. I appreciate you, Tinky.
Thank you, Tink. She's amazing.
And on top of that, love on somebody on purpose. You hear me? Stop thinking only of yourself. Think of somebody else and show some love. And guess what? Your blessings gonna overflow. You hear me? With that being said, me and Evolution Brooklyn, we up out this summer, my beer.